ya beshe nzano obema na ni ada ho aye ni yi na no watie nkrofo ni nti a nkrofo na ede no ekọ share ho say on this ejuma no
mentiasie
me patre say ya ma wa ejuma say ye okay ona wo ye amanfo wo akire
amanfo na wo ya ma omo
yes omo na wo ya ma omo nti if they tell you say ye na e dia ma say ni e pena eto da bi e say utie
great ade na say to da bi enye da bia
oh say you cannot always be right
okay
nti me nye da bia
da bi na me pesa me kire say ni da me ka say nye da bia ni say amanfo no omunti na wo
thank you
adwuma na wo ye no ya ma omo
yes
ena nipa na wo ya ma omo no say ye peni sei
yes
o se da bi me gidi se munya sei na mo amo di enye ni sei
da bi ono say o peni sei ono na wo ye ade no e di ama no onye ma ohu ono na wo ye ade na ama no
okay
nti ofo say o peni sei a o ye na ekopem na anye yi a afi na wo fo say ye the right thing no abeye
okay obi aba homan to ana obi anya ma ye die me ne Dr. Adia wa ha ene die won fa ne hundi obetu ama me example scenario
okay the first scenario mema was about the finance minister
Ken Oforiatta
yes because ni Juma yeni muno na enso ani because in see that say wow party omo catch there say papa ni Juma ye enso ani ama omo ye even demonstration against papa no what dey was chinchina chin ono a na opese oye Juma ama omo demonstrating against him no majority of them elusu omo seats because omo can say papa no emmo no ho emoding
doc so na men ko sante be kwai emra Peter Sampini e wa homa no Sampini
nana
ASP at say
nana mba to nyame andom na sir
boko
nyame nana mamema makwa ba emfa mra be kwai so de enra ebo anopo no so an electoral commissioner ebo na ben eme de abato hyehyɛ so maybe no pepepe ena be kwai ha ibi akoto ten eme de abato no ko na wie abato no ko na wie no nyame andom yante boni bia e wo be kwai constituency ha uba eye be kwai constituency collection center eye out social center ho ena eye political parties electoral commissioner ko shia ya or day and can cancel no say so na saying na presidential no isi ekoye Muhammadu Bomia enya 41,000
Sampini hello Sampini
nana
obetu ama oneso kakra na obetu ama phone na ben o kakra
okay nana pacho sisi ye
bacho ai
beda say na presidential no isi ekoye wo police center wo ruma social center wo be kwai Dr. Muhammad Bomia enya 41,153. Danten Augustus Late enya 44. Epiadonko enya Emmanuel Kokra. Christian Andrews enya Emmanuel Ediwatchin Enkono 89. Kufia Balu enya 39. Mohammed Frempong enya 11. Nana Akusia Frempong enya Emmanuel Ediasa Enson 37. John Dramani Mahama enya Emmanuel 10,981. Hassan Ayariga enya 38. Kofi Granting enya 8. George Chumberema enya 8. Nana Kwame Bedia Kongteda enya 693. Alan Kodoche Maten enya 322. Total valid vote enya 53,422. Total vote cast enya 54,275. Total rejected ballots 853. Total registered voters 84,183. Say, Ena Nana Bekoi constituency and presidential election is a coin. My memory namin called parliamentary no na and so Opa and Yabekoi parliamentary is a coin. Wabra first deputy speaker of parliament, Ibra Juwai, Edina Kunya Tower, say Uncle Buno. Lawyer Rapoko say, and a delegate Ecotoa by Ewo MPP demo, Unya 31,060 NPP. Lovesta also a LPJ candidate in Manu 209. Samuel Junior Prempe NDC candidate in 5,321. Yahaya Nasiru PNC candidate in 234. And a 2020 parliament 2020 independent candidate lawyer Kwesem of Rajiman. And he was out by second term from in Manu 16,875. Total vote cast 54,159. Total valid vote 53,669. And a total rejected ballot and so a year 460. Total registered voters and so 84,183. To say and a year manoso itimukoye or parliamentary and the man now parliamentary electoral commissioner or no sure about so the 5 constituency. I hear Bento Epija lawyer round focal defense say a banoma to more or no any dinkunim Ediama MPP the 5 constituency.
Okay, Mate. Me da se sampini na yete nenka no. Ya doc, no one go asem so na media sampini by.
Yes. That me use a
finance minister.
No. Say ono ane party for ehun say na niam si ekono enkoyi nti omo ye demonstration say omo nsesa no. And also, on the own man break after some time because I feel no dear call IMF no or yes arrangements New York or best obey your home baby or you no one film. Rather no or more omuka say or on your way or share kophobia kutupa emo munyina no omo primaries no omo lusu omo seats. Now after akabe 6 of 4 way to election no akwasisan I didn't think as that time no sisan so e good internet say anka uja na man echo see awie and in our body politics no say niama enko ya reshuffling keke oso obia e good o sisan hwe but memufo no omo no munim say omo bre nti omo say o de sakramu kakra na ehwe ni nyina wanya nti say aba ediba
Aba Ediba.
Yes, Aba Ediba.
Okay. Do you think that Senka President Akufo-Addo at the time Ghana for calling for reshuffle Utiomoa enka narrative no betimi asesa and I'm asking this because on say if in the two ban who say we are there 8 years obako.
Yes.
Enti Senka or ye reshuffle no regardless of reshuffle so be na onye no. Enka MSC 8 years na no say yana omunkufie.
I don't think so.
You think so?
Yes. I said I don't think so.
Okay.
So reshuffling no. Reshuffling no. And now say at times so all the new ideas eba bi mu a etimi sesa situation. Man for who to me ha omo kakra I can go say. Yes, I can go say.
Does it mean that the MPP itself no mo ntini pa na eto abadma o mo na se ana say President Akufo-Addo na ntini pa na se
say the MPP no mo ti nipa na eto aba na mo na se because o mo catch the president no say onye reshuffle and no fall say the ministers no based on reports onya obia ebo no homodi nti onye
nti anyway lessons will have to be
learned
but doc, what do you say about voter turnout?
You see this thing the last time I was saying it share body politics now sa 8 years biano there is this apathy. Okay, and each time that apathy comes in, then certain government will lose because what will happen say uncrofo no essence ombo funti omo nko hokra enkoto but the opposition crofo no essence omo pepper no omo nyina beko akoto enti esisa na eye den a obelusu
apart ni na de na de ba
say yawo na e come ade amanfo ache na de yawo na de apart ni ba because if you are okay normally after winning on first term so mo boy juma second term ni bia voter turnout no kosro omo anom de America eko retain you
enti disappointment ya na freedom
say nyina ye boshe a o she no ye nipa boshe a o she na o ba na o ya otherwise omo nkan hwe and moreover no on be prompt too. So masa o can say ni say see no go niema mu kakra anka niema mu aeden no na bi o ministers ni we omu live moderate life but etina obeti we akoye say e be ni ya na just ono e kwase ya nti the only place obeti mi atra onyansa through voting
the ballot no
ballot no.
Okay, so for instance ahafo na ye 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
No, sorry, 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
I've never 4-2. Say abe 5-1 in favor of the NDC. What do you say?
Who say time be the wind of change? Say Boba the beer to me see. The wind of change, Boba. The people are just fed up.
Okay. Yeah. Sadat Mohammed Ewo Odododio man Sadat. Man Sadat. Man Sadat.
No.
Sadat is say.
I don't want the idea that's what do constituency no.
Yamene hene. Odododio hot is say.
Nana odododio send nana kisu say. Senia abakwasim sitie aboto hodu atwamu obodododio ya now you know incident jana now so no this election there. Enya de ho bibiasa manche the first palace pe and I know enya incident bu ho no mo so concerning voters register no NDC rep ho any MPP rep ho no mentem wan se kaka ko yiti o muntem and I just will be for eduade po NDC rep ni temani tipaye now police for na o munto so ho pan to mo ho ya come tempers down apart from manche the first palace kono mandra this incident in the so far so good peace there. It's not an answer by Yenti and Kabuni Bia would do.
Na what results be na?
Nana. Well, after 5 o'clock, you could see post no collision center a year city engineers a whole lot to see a police resource in would do constituency has said. Now so far so good no and in 14 months or so, this Saturday, Omukuso Mojanbe. Presidential aspect in it, we are still hoping, say, the latest by 8, 9, 10. Now, parliamentary certified results, no, I had been for a semi at the home where you're so every year.
Answer that, yeah, that's a pa, and then there would do Abba. Alex inti ewo Drabin. Okay, as anti Drabin. Alex.
Anna.
Mache.
Yeah.
You. A boy and come away. What is saying?
Anna, Namiado, Abatono, Abanavi, Bibia Boko, Nasabria make a say, a presidential resource now ready. I feel in penny for a commission in Guso, FSA, a year parliamentary and so, Bibia, a Bayer Kama. Na say me presidential resource and penny for 82 a January. Na inipa a year 29,913 and a beto aba and edre emu sa abato no mu no ana 29,913 no a year MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edi animu no enya 20,821 eno echi na a year
Alexei
nana
asa wa relax dodo.
Nana.
Paja, mimi so obi abre na so ma one so kakra. Why?
Nana ye Latin so enya 2026 ɛno akyi ɛna ɛyɛ Christian Kwabena and ɛyɛ Gum ɛnso ɛnya 28 afei deɛ anko yie ama no kora ɛna yɛwura Kofia Peru ɛnso ɛnya ɛyɛ 6 ɛna Mohammed Frimpong ɛnso so ɛnya 7 ɛno akyi Nana Kusua Frimpong ma Kuma ɛnso ɛnya 38 ɛna NDC John Dramani Mahama ɛnso nya 8,137 ɛfiri hɔ no ɛna ɛyɛ APC Hassan Ayarega ɛnso so enya ɛyɛ 23 ɛna Kofi Kranting ɛnso so enya 3 ɛna George Chu ɛnso so enya 7 ɛna Nana Kwame Bediako a dodo no afɛ ne Cheda ɛnso so enya 304 ɛna Yura Alanchamatin ɛnso enya 117 na ɛyɛ rejected ballot a ɔno deɛ da bia ɔmfa candidate me nyinam so onya binom ɔno nso enya 396 sɛbi America side deɛ bibia yɛ kama afanu ni mienu ɛyɛ NDC ne NPP obia candidate ɛwɔ dwumadie na say from ɛno ano a betim sɛbi ya bibia ɛyɛ kama sɛbi yɛ twɛn issue sɛ ɔmo bewie ɛyɛ parliamentary no na yɛhunu sɛ ɛyɛ Francis Owusu Achan anaasɛ ɛyɛ Ɔhenewa Nsu Inish ɔno ɔmmienu baako de obenya tinana Dwabin constituency de bibia yɛ kama kronumu atagin bambofo nso abɔ adwuma kama electoral commission nso ayɛ adwuma kama pɛ 89 polling stations ɛwɔ constituency no no yɛanti bibibɔne bibia ɛda adi ballot papers ne nso ne nyinaa nso aba bɛduru kama na de ho no nana
mate medase de odifri Asante Dwabin ebre yen eno no doc na yes. Manu gu ahafo de so America say 4-2
abe 5-1
say
enye in the sense say change ni ba bibia to me see 6-0 kra nka enye me nwanwa yes
but hono so ready asema
still no ni nyina wo share the whole results na apathy no ene ekoso sa enye se MPs no ena anye omadwuma yi apathy no omunkrofo na se omukoto ema omutumi wi no omanko ni nyina free na no odi anim na enye se omu no anye omadwuma nti no di na anim ehu abufuo nti omanko
I see enti eba say ya ho na individual MPs no ne candidates no omo ankasa no their output performance na dey matter na
it doesn't matter
okay
I had dream pa it doesn't matter it doesn't matter
okay all right Dr. Dia say it doesn't matter so far provisional results I mean can free Ablekuma West HSA Honorable Esla Owusu Ekuful Elusu Akunwa no ebe nwanwa
enya me nwanwa because you know one thing about nipa yesu o transfer akoche a wanim fo o transfer akoche a wanim fo nti to the bia me to me and come back to me after the third term crowd omunja no new face and for new ideas rather than over transfer humility will say
but say new faces no so ebi koya anyi mo mfre Jesse osuhun ma me na menhwa ade me pe suhun me pe nsawma dragiri na me pe ayensua no mo mfa ho no ma me na menhwa ade na yenhwe se ne ho no esitie doc na me can say said new faces no bi so ba ya anyi yi o ana na omo nyedu sa ana
no mu nyedu sa yes, no munyedu sir, but ebi so echo new faces maybe when she say no your new face but or born home modern eje
Kojo Frimpong.
Yes, Kojo Frimpong.
Okay, when she for the first time For the first time.
Yes.
MPP lose Kwabem South.
I am one.
Omalusu Domi Kwabinya. Let's talk about Domi Kwabinya.
And yeah, to be frank with you, I never saw it coming. Domi Kwabinya. I never saw it coming, but it tells you there, NDC Nino so a year Juma. And it was backed by change nankasa na eba.
The wind of change.
Yeah, the wind of change there. Bono wenjina ya oya hwan. Edobeko. But on my idea, a honum pa wini the NDC ayade.
Is it because NDC na had there as MPP candidates no?
Oh, every MPP can say normally so baby a strongholder and that is a candidate in here very bad. Oh, and I will so on mother I'm a ni performance into a year change na a course so sad no.
Hey, okay. Maybe we'll make a key ways, but me confirm we answer. But to the kind of summa answer.
Yes, the change na a course so sad no.
Okay, now a Domi Kwabinya, for instance, of your trajectory, no. Was there that indication? Was there a hint that said Domi Kwabinya will be lost?
No. Oh, share based on results. No. There wasn't something like that.
Okay. Yao Buadu Ewo Efija Kwabre North. Over here.
Hello, William.
Marching.
Yeah, no.
Great. What is saying?
I hope na enra anajo na se de nyina anim no abato no aba wiye no na ye nyina de ani che coalition center say ye kone akwa keka ne mabom na fe ye humudi obi a so emodemo ede ne gina e wo party a pray no na afija kwa abre no for de penchi kakra e ba ho ye bo aman ewura kandapa kuru hono nanka omo wo so to abani na 43,831 na yeko coalition center no ideally ni area battle no na ko say ye de ballot box no votes ya casting na gum no ye de ba police station said the police for no me enti omo de bi omo de ni na ba coalition center ono see ya information na wi enti yemfa the aka no enko police station that the ballot boxes no enti no mo de kono ena penche bi ba ho say NDC for man say bi sorry keka mo say omo ntia say yes I the ballot box no akko police station let just say obi wadwe bi say omo san akko tete papers ni bi agum atam print enti sa na che dia ene ne omo mpre enti eteki be say 2 to 3 hours na just enti me start counting kra minimum ka say no ye guso a che say ye won center ye timi wie enti everybody ye na ya na minimum ka say obabu ama krum ho ma ba bi e tfu aba no wo mo eyi box ba ko tu wo ma che say ballot you know papers no ya to aba e wo so wie no omo yi ba ko to pansam ka kwam ho a obi ode ne ka atwam bia bi ni nam so na mframa egu bi ko enti minimum ka say de coalition center ho de omo guso a omo ekeka ne masi ani but womu nyamma ya information bia enti no mentimi mfi omo achi emfa bibi nkotuga nyame yeso omu wie na nkoba se be yama information different and yesi so ama different but they say the political form ba mu enti sanity a prevailing but omu guso a omo kenkan enti yeso around a ye hwedi be say de ye bia ka chere tifo
enche bia meko kwabena fori ho ewo akwatia but provisional results are efigo mua central kire se Kwame Asare Oben Kwame A+ edi nkunim Kwame A+ edi nkunim ama honorable Nana Eyia Ekonwa efininsa provisional sa ena etie Kwabena fori
Nana
akwatia sum
yo ano pesa ubetie mo wo ye akwatia enya de se e higher pekora isan se de we say NDC supporters no attitude or mama tension is behind moving everywhere and you remember say no sianefa Edumremu I did mu collision center no akotia GCD camp. On a collision center no on the buy. Na obra e bepie ha mabunu no etremu a e ade se o mu candidate MP ono na eti edaso anase mreche bi deni honorable Henry Buachi Adom dodo na friend Okoyu omuchirema ono na wa fight and say wa bra omubogo police centers no die na wo akwatia main Lawrence station ono na fire anaso na nya e madodo na international automatically no to them ne die ono na afa na so so ye dey na nya de se na exercise and na other police centers no enya bi collection center emo nkika embu na eno na emaburu no titiri enya de so mato mo wati fiti enu a enyumre no ebepem aha ene anope ya me ne wo e ka sei wo epi mo collection center no mo a gate a edan na no glasses a ye windows no o ma papa yina o ma cause distractions bebre e wa ha no na anope na ebo bese donku ahomache no na police for no free reinforcement ma asojafo ene oba ha no pe a omo wa ha bebre a omo hwe se akoma betini ato eyem na yisi no ebetini abo se parliamentary candidate a o ma MPP anase NDC na ADA kuni e no na adam ye twen na de abaso ba ko mienu miensa na unconfirmed no so wo share results ne dia ene na parliamentary no letini aka say enka MPP ene etini afa ene LS ya okuni na wo shank wenya emano do ne so unconfirmed if etini enka ye conclude dia ana so wo share presidential no so dia they were at the NDC enya ema do pa enu pa so titru na ye omunyina so a omo ka say presidential no matinya nyama do dia na te automatically no omo parliamentary candidate no na etini elini na akofa ntinyo achewa ama emekunu no akoso distractions bebre enu a wo hwe ebo pa ye to eba collection room ho no ss nyema bebre na te say enye enyan pa ama EC official ba kuku ahomache no a police force enter so ni mo a ono no akoyi pinchi new one as sena or the betro de ba ade anaso or the beye de ade de obi police for no enter so ni mo collection room ho no na omaso ne page a omode no akọ police for no akache afeswi enu free ono mo a NDC anope omo executives no so aye press conference addressing media na omuchirema polling centers based in just a pinch or money buy no omunjintu is that say then so mutimi confirm say their figures na was no asesa na say answer o ma say raise concern say so ko baby say achim winchi a any to premana baby a pinch no every buy no bo abra na omoto no omoto aba no enya de say enipa ni bi wo no mo a yisi no ma machine no verify no antana auto aba no enu ti omo njintu ebi mo ho no ma na machine ti ne mpike wo so mo de omo test so a eni ti omo hwe ma manual process no no mo fam eto eno so mo ti omo njintu enti ama anopai akwatia bebia bepim dambe yisi no enti minka say NDC ana say MPP ene edinku ewa ha no
enti ayi kwabra
nana
ye say omo ye den omo kan omo ye den
nana kan na die omo kan ye die ahomache ne da na anopempo no we ye rematitu bi na anoma bi gogu masomo a isi ni tirema ono no wa fra region kra tire omo say ma na bae no parliamentary no titru eno na akofa ntinyo ahye ntima mintina no supporting on say ma parliamentary no MPP na afa anata only wetin nyama no do be nenzo so enam say NDC for no every concerns na wo ba ha attention fiti anopa enu anwumre ebepem na no pay no mintimi hu say aboyi no omuhu so omu be declare it as omu declare so meburu no so the way omu ye wa ha no omu de manya de say declare ma NDC dia ene na chese akomanti mi to yem do mu be na be chen de o ma ye dada no etimi de mi hu ni se eno na ama isina bo mu a ebetum da bi omuntimi declare.
Okay, but ose soldier for no abaho.
Omo wa habibre ene ano enu enyumre no ka ba ko bai anopa no eya ade ya betin be se no mi ensem ho ede banso another car bai ena no pay be se edonum so another car bai ni oba omugu abibre ebo bai.
Say easy for no ne adwuma for no obi are safe.
Omo nyina ye safe na ne safe sa ifiti edre enyumre betin da me anopa de meka se soldiers for no a presence the wahano etimi akulu temper no down kakra and I said etimi ama e bambo no emu aye na fiti enura e ba ne die na omunye safe kra nyame nko a e bo ba ko a e fa window ni enye bo no so nya bo tutu e bo kefie pan e fa window mu ba collection room wo no nyame nko a fire service ni ba ko senanko apede bi a enke ebie ni ye ntia temper na so nyame adum nti ebeka se bibia foso munyina wo collection room a omohwe senka bibia be ko ali na omati declare na yesri ama.
Okay, medase pa mamenko line 2 King Sakode was Asante Achim North. King Sakode.
Yes, about.
Obede maje.
Mejo so na ba ya kese be kadna.
Let us say.
Damiodum ebra na ba.
Brande nyina. Bomin komo.
So, yaba pisa ni pesa na say hello ejefo ne ona aflesi mina ebra Asante Achim North. Na Asante Achim North no. They say certified results ama ye de brewo. Na yesha presidential no osha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia of MPP when you are 23,101 Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. on your 46 Equiabago Obia Antubiamano Christian Kwabra Andrews Gum on your 78 Kofi Akpaloja 23 25 Kofi Akpalo 25 and I say Mohamed Frempong and you 13 Nana Akosua Frempong also they are 39 and John Dramani Mahama of NDC and you 13,904 and I say Hassan Ayariga Abdullah Ayarikov and you 68 Kofi Frempong Kofi Cranton and you 24 and I say George Chum Berema Adu and you 35 and Nana Kwame Bediako yeah the feminine force no when you 462 Alan Kojo Tramachen also and 172 na sana ekoya our presence our second na baby na tension wom pa pressure wom pa about every year I was Asante Achim North. Yeah, I'm offered here coming from Paul as independent candidates. About every year, Kadna for Asante Achim North, I'm a lawyer and the appeal could be of MPP. The whole train pa and that's a quick one. Over 2020 lawyer could be the deal with them. When you're a man 25,000 any trick. No, another day, I said I'm going. Asante Achim North. And the Kwame appear could be Baba Godium Ha, Asante Achim Ha. Our friend is Sakapia, Kwame Sakapia. And the Enya 8,953. And the Kwame appear could be Enya 8,933. Kofi Asamoah of NDC fame. Also, 2,469. Then, Ohe Kwame Frempong, Obahanmo, Omoboniki, and Train of the Adex. Wahine, when you are 26,926. 26,926. And the Abatwa, Yatoro, I was Asante Achim North for there. Independent candidate, Ohe Kwame Frempong.
ana electoral commissioner wɔ ha ɛba Francis Kofa ama ne nsa so sɛ 2025 ɛkɔ nyinaa no ɔno esie na ɔno ɛna emedi asate akyɛm akyifie ɛna mu na afei ɔmo ɔnkɔ mmarahyɛbadwam sɛ ɔnkɔ si anan ɛne amanfoɔ ani gye paa ne na ɔkasa yi bia ɔbɛtu mmabunu no atitiriw ɔmo so ɔmo nna nti ase deɛ ayɛ orange nkoaa ɔmo sɛ ɛnkyene no ana aba no ɛnkyene no eti asate akyɛm akyifie deɛ ɔyɛ Kwame Frimpong ɔno na ɛdi nkunim as parliamentary candidate.
Mate, yɛda ase a independent no yɛnya tu no Nana Adwoa ɛwɔ Adan. Nana Adwoa. Hello, Nana Adwoa. Hello. Hey, Nana Adwoa mpacho ma oni so e. Eti say. Adom, pacho den na odebre.
Ha de boko na. Me say o mo de obi de wafa na no wafa ntino. De bi en yaka. Oba baby ye college na. Obi ani wa oji mo echi na de nya issue kakra bi nya ne say eche no to pay pote e4 ne say o mu ja ayi ba ko Lidi for ballot box no the next one free. Omo be ye free no na this is ne on tiase nti na number later ene ma delay na ba de nti ye for parliamentary that na lolly not I was na ma NPP onya 8,118 comfort do e kujo I was na ma NDC onya 22,019 rejected ballot no 287 total vote cast no 30,425 now your company presidential Dr. Mahmoud Mahomia 3,215 Daniel Alberto Lati, Enya 20. Christian Fabna Andrews, Oyegun, Onya 21. Kofi Agbepo, Enya 8. Mohammed Frimpong, Onya 10. Nana Kosia Frimpong, Kuma, Enya 96. John Dramani Mahama, Enya 25,807. Hassan Ayarega, Onya 48. Kofi Francis, Enya 4. George Su Berima Edu, Onusinya 4. Nana Baby Ako Ojama, the new course, Onusinya 153. Alan Kojo Chamatin, Enya 47. Rejected ballots are Enya Wahaya 557. And total vote cast, 29,990. Ada East and America Central.
Medase, Mamemfa Messi Amedoji. Ewo Sege. Messi.
Yes.
Amedoji.
Yes.
Contola Dojia.
Very quick.
Oh, akbana mazikanala.
Oh, tell me what Sege.
Sege.
Adam West District Assembly.
Mate, Pacho my resource.
Mpacho yeba collecting center na ye was special voting ballot no ye kinkan and Nahmachi na presidential NDC enya 176 NPP enya 73 Alan enya 2 CPP enya 1 Kwame Bediako enya 2 na say yeba parliamentary na Daniel Kesi Bese enya 91. Doji Nomeku enya 120. Lasi Unis nso enya 40. And I rejected enya 3. Na yesan eko Sege Presidential Presby School A.
MPP enya 60, NDC enya 159, Bediako enya 3, Alan enya 2. Total votes no 224, rejected 2, and a total ballot in the ballot paper ballot box no 226. Now I say about Sege Presbyterian Primary School Bia Presidential MPP enya 51, GCPP enya 1, CPP enya 1. NDC enya 195 ena Nana Bediako enya 4. Nina rejected 6. Total ballot casted 259. Na say yeba Millennium House A. MPP enya 34. NDC enya 168.
Amedoji.
Yes.
See, I know say my if anything collected one no individual polling stations ne there yenko yanim kakra because the bimukuta collected one to me enhwe no na yensamra also back why what me that's papa yenu ba Amadoji na yete den ka free sege sege Michael Akrofi or New Dwaben South obafo
samuel
ma che
yani na bom to ten
adom na unso
nyame adomwe.
Okay. My we.
Yeah, ye dia beku e New Dwaben South. Na say na ekoye fire parliamentary no MPP candidate Ura Michael Ochebefi ono deputy minister trade ministry ono enya 32,134. NDC represent Dr. Martin Ofe or lecturer or KTU ono enya 23,735. Independent candidates be ebemu or your friend over Evans appear no in training. They said also young man yourself or no dinner accounting call or no nya pim actually Hasani in Sian 1,306. After about presidential now and also NPP in 29,830 and NDC in 26,261. 26,261. In California, she nana and we presidential and we na mafa na o compare aba MPP NDC nya o de toto after that na say 2020 about one ho a say abre dikania MPP aba eso ate and I say omo appreciate New Dwaben South cry nia obi awon because we share amba President Akufo-Addo enya 2020 about 45,070 and presidential no enya 29,830 and now share about era John Dramani Mahama enya 2020 na no 22,884 and we na homa hanchi chemu ebiasa me say triple eda 9 ensia 33.46%. 2020 about to and then we share figure and this nyaya 26,261. It's clearly no Osha who say MPP abano or Mahoke kana ambassador ye New Dwaben South though parliamentary any presidential no omo edikan won but Osha abane now the total ma o matoto no na now who say MPP ahoden eba fempa ye hanom and so far ye wie New Dwaben South figures na enie me call New Dwaben North na honso makoje se honso sem etisen
yo mati obofo me da se papa Solomon Ejan Insuta Kwaman Beposo Eja Solo
Papa
Mache
ya Eja
Insuta Kwaman Beposo what is saying
ya do ya ho ya so boko you na
yo my intie de ohoe
yama obi bi akwa aba enfa emra despite media so eno ka say the time me work that ho na e ankro ti be pimo sta kwa ma boy constituency a enra ye do do no ha center do do no ha de the buy no ma hello FM any despite media time no ka say the 24 ayi internet ka di dia bomo o do ani chiri mu ha
parliamentary no nipa mmiɛnsa ɛna ɛgyinaeɛ yori kan ɛwɔ MPP dim honorable Adresia Ejiwa Ntim ɔno sɛ ayɛ deputy health minister ɔno ara na ɛsa ayɛ MP ɛwɔ Nsupa Kwame Akpɔso ɛna afei owura yɛfrɛ no Okori Ata Aboagye ɔno ɛyɛ NDC ɛna independent candidate baako ɔka ho ɛyɛ Aaron Prosper Panche na yi kita centers ni nyinaa bom centers na anaasɛ police station no centers na 116 ɛna esi ɛfo yɛ ɛna nipa dodoɔ a na ɛsɛ fo aba no ɛyɛ 44,380 ɛna ɛsɛ no a wɔn ti ɛfo aba yɛ fo aba no nyinaa bi yɛ no yɛ odi nkunim no ɛnya 17,696 ɛyɛ honorable Adresia Ejiwa Ntim ogyina mu ɛma MPP ɔno a ɛna ada afa akonnwa no afei Okori Ata Aboagye ɔno yɛ NDC ɔno ɛnya 10,370 ɛna independent so ɛyɛ Aaron Cross Apante ɔso ɛnya 2,873 nti na cardinal ubusa ma no pɛ a ɛwɔ Nsuta Kwame Akpɔso constituency a na saa ɛna esikɔɔyɛ.
Okay mate medase papa medase mamenko Bernard Kwache ho ɛwɔ Emprae so Ben yo na Emprae so te sɛ
Bato ano pɛ ha yɛbɔkɔ ha
yo na dia na ɔde brɛ me ano pɛ
yo na me yɛte fo nyina sɛ na sada me no kata ne ebutu yi si table ho pɛ a Paiso constituency yɛ kɔsa no presidential yɛ no sie de yɛwi aka twene bro na yɛ parliamentary so de no so yɛ de abawe yɛ fiti ɛbro abɛsisa na wohwɛ police stations ahodoɔ a yɛwɔ ɛwɔ Paiso constituency ha ɛyɛ 129 police stations ɛna ɛwɔ ha na yɛhyɛ no presidential yɛwura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ɛnya ɛma no mu 17,653 17,653 Yura Daniel Augustus Lati Enya 33 33 Christian Kwabena Andrews Enya 49 49 Kofi Akpalu Ensunya 9 Yura Mohammed Frempong Ensunya 44 44 Yura Nana Akosia Frempoma Kumankuma Ensunya 56 56 Yura John Dramani Mahama Enya 10,190 10,190 Yura Hassan Ayaraga Enya 22 Yura Kofi Quantin Enya 8 Yura George Chum Baruma Edu Enya 4 Yura Nana Kwame Vidiako Enya 154 Yura John Alan Odocha Martin Ensu Enya 73 Rejected Yes say 506 506 Ana fiso omo timi to ba e kan nyina bomu a omo timi to aba close out aye eno ano aye 28,801 28,801 it is so far meka say presidential here ya wi ne mum parliamentary no na yenyan kan ile ya ka kansa ho emiwa wadaroma.
Hello.
Hello.
Enti ho de omo wie bibia e kama obia ntwe protest bi obia nkan bibia.
Ni no mentwe protest bi ani mum ni aka mo bi amaya cha meka se efitinra anka ye wi se bra ye sort out na ye kenkan presidential day no bi o ha obehu se adinibo ha na ba bi ti se bia police station A, B and C na MPP PC tekita no so no wonya 500 obehu se na bi o so ha na NDC for PC corona na NDC for so de no so bo ha na apro so kakra enti hono na ontwe ayi kakra da wo ho kakra san se onso won tia se wonyina a PGT Chrome Yabako, and today we are saying, I said, members and I was no, it be a society overvoting be a coso. A honor, I've done it, I don't know to put to say, I was them penny, going to meet the lady here, 30 minutes, never home, Emma is enough for more, not every go, not what quality affair. And you hold on, master, pinching it and getting in more. Like I say, one more actually affair, he said, and as was says, one need and one for 1 year and quay anymore. And not close up there, not your results on a Canadian to me and tea. What did I say? I would say, I am from Sudan, I think it be a buyer. A tune say, one, it's not say, I on the Hong Kong on the Shasta, and from Sudan on the Edia Figo, and Team Fans, a pretty Claudia. Never on open price of Hamilton say, he's in Yamo, so the provisional results I try to say, Hanamodia and friends MP 12 million. So, non cat. High MPP stronghold there, but high dear. Like I said, I'll be asking them. We need to see the Rebecca Cano, VP, now, duration of the cost and as the visa, they need to but high D cry. I don't know what is a good so air transit or be declare a parliamentary, I would say, if it's a book and sana, even if any other to presidential, they are not a corner there and answer there. It's a kind of so everybody.
Medase, Mamemfa Abdul Rahman, Ewo Ayawaso East. Rahman.
Hello.
Rahman, morning.
Morning, no.
Let's say. You, Pacho Fadia, Odebre, Ebaye. Rahman, Pacho, ya na wama, voice no so kakra, voice wa form.
Pacho, you might say, what do you mean, here? Pacho, what do you mean, here?
Me Pacho, I'm a tonka.
Okay. I have a constituency. Collection center, no, your collection is also in now saying that eco period. I was to be constituency. Registered voters now 49,966. 49,966. Presidential no equality. Mahamudu Bawumia, doctor. Enyana 8,167 votes. 8,167 votes. Daniel Augustus Lati, Onya 8 votes. Onya 8 votes. Christian Kwabena Andrew, Onya 14. Kofi Palu, Onya 3 votes. Muhammad Frimpong, Onya 7. Nana Akosia Frimpoma, Onya 49. John Dramani Mahama, Onya 22,864 votes. 22,864 votes. Hassan Ayaga, AU20. Kofi Cranston, AU2. George Tum Berima, AU3. Nana Kwame Sejaku, aka Teda, AU183. Alan Shemantin, AU59. And Ushe rejected ballots now, 368. Now total valid votes cast for presidential 31,747. 31,747. Now Yabano Parliament is to a parliamentary 2 candidates per NDC for a year winning campaign. Honorable Nada Muhammad Suri and the NPC for a Zach Rahman. Now NDC parliamentary candidates no 22,139 votes. 22,139 votes. NPC parliamentary candidate Zach Rahman 89,110 votes. 9,110 votes. Rejected ballots for parliamentary election 378. 378. Total votes cast 31,627. 31,627. In the results by the same returning officer or collection center while was in 2020, I declare Honorable Nazi Muhammad Suri MP for our city constituency. In the CID, a semi or media program.
Yo, medase papa. Daniela AJ Ewo Asokwa. Mama Pata Asokwa. Danny?
Nana.
Mache.
Yeah.
You. Now, so what to say, Boma Mane?
No, be few more as to call us and to man to more. You know, you be about one. You buy as a part of this now for you pay for it. I had you buy a is from everyone. Now, everyone knows a poor bear 10-11. Not any for more as fast as he's anything. Because not this necessary. As our map close Martin or Mama Pat near Market in books. They are in the sense to as a part of my yeah. To please name because or set margin. That first, what MPC, everyone. To say as a one close Martin, a big 120. Now, Mama Pat is 130 something. It will say the same matter with your close margin. Then let the more hanging. Mama Pat about the same young or but he's body or more how we live. But one thing we say, so now could let you be control. The final results. Then why is such a or Hama yet? As to be here with seeing Abba or Mugusua or Muko. Final results is Sanyanka, both parliamentary and presidential in my by in Iowa, I can say, you see, at the Bible Killa, the MPC, then all the same was 5 years. You hear possibly most of the whole thing come on, you can make it to a more young business. And I have been talking on Swallow, I have very money.
Danny, it is a actually.
In I train say final results are as constituency. Any NDC for back. I mean, I have seen one thing.
Ate, medase Daniela AJ. Ewo Hello FM. Ewo Kumase. Dani ena edi we. Ebaye. Ubi anya ma ye. Meni Dr. Adian wahada na ya aso aba beka ensa Africa kwa aba.
Yeja.
Yo. Doc.
Yes.
Ne guso na Africa de baye.
Yes.
Now you can about apathy.
Yeah.
And lessons are as I said ubia because baby I'm TCCA. Provisional results are ekutayen. Any day ni nyina no. Abani ya one touch.
Yes.
There's no way say Bibia beko second round. And a landslide victory, both parliamentary and presidential for the National Democratic Congress. Yeah. Ghana is green. We can say that authoritatively. Say Ghana is green.
That is
now,
true.
Sure. That said, Ediana echiro the sovereign will of the people. Ediana echiro the outcome of this election.
So it tells you, say, we had the power, the people, and as penmu oma power, edidiwadjum. Now we are arrogant. Now, excuse me to say. If bizarre questions now utu chicken answers are among kasa. There 4 years ago. They are only protests through the ballot box. Ombetra nyansa pa am was one of them.
Na do kwahwa de ba konso a se woni nipa esan ana woni nipa din kita ho. Na oye din show. O se meye kom show. Na on kasa bi ho a. Jane Shakan.
Thank you. Kwabochi.
Yo. On kasebion di mekose ewo mitrim.
And I don't think again say politicians, be it NDC or MPP Munsuya there. The same thing happened in 2016. The same thing happened because the cha. I feel bia beka na no atum.
Sure.
Opa kunu on kasa. But time no do a better say ono otumi. O otumi say.
Fred Ohene Ewo Pando. Freddy.
Daddy.
Mache.
Apomo na so.
Boko. Frederick Ohene Elfonema.
Me form me form.
Sikana Landia.
Amele Pando Electoral Collection Center.
Ye da kwavo.
Da kwavo.
Only have only boa.
Amekuko mi wo commission mi wo no sia no vo.
Okay. Ta resource analysis wa kwa nenye le blog bamasia.
Ah, okay. Feel like this. You see, I know you have collection centers in from the PIO, the whole of Bando constituency, no. Omaview constituency and the collection center, no. And I pay and sana, maybe be mono all night. Into no after the DRC, you know. Presidential candidate, the president boss no be any figures here. Number one, Mahamadou Baumia, and presidential on 2,211. Dr. Mahamadou Baumia, 2,211. Yeah, Mr. Daniel Augustus Latin. And also in 13 votes. And number 3, our ballot no so Christian Fabina Andrews. And also in 20 votes. Near also Kafi Akpalu and Kofi Akpalu, sorry. Mr. Kofi Akpalo, only 14 votes. And Mohammed Frimpong, on also 3. Yeah, Kotwa, Nana Aposia Frimpong, on also 57 votes. John Dramani Mahama. On 22,205. 22,205. Number 9, Hassan Abdullah Ayariga on 41 votes. Hassan Ayariga on 41 votes. Kofi Kwatin on also 3. And George Chumberi Mapegi on also 6 votes. Yet also Nana Kwame Bediako Sheda on 94 votes. 9-4. Alan John Kwejo Chairman on 19 votes. And rejected ballots, ballot papers. 380. Rejected ballot is 380. And the total votes cast, 25,066. 25066. And then the total vote cast. It's about, okay, this is parliamentary. And now say, total number of polling stations now the whole Bango constituency, 91. 91. And number of polling stations with valid entries, and also 91. Number of polling stations with failed validations, 0. Number of polling stations yet to enter results, and also zeros. Now, so about parliamentary there, I'm a way no so. I'm a new candidate. After now, I'm a press. Ultimately, say, and this, I'm a call primaries, no. I'm a former MP, no. I'm a parliamentary candidates. Oklu Antoinette Abena. Oklu Antoinette Abena on 1,672 votes. And Sebastian Fred, they are also 18,326 votes. Niotosu Miensa, Kojo Sika Samuel. And also now 4,914. 4,914. It is so far no parliamentary a common Sebastian Fred Day. It is so far no. I think atmosphere no there okay. It is maybe at all we become so there. Hello.
Yada say busuafo results no say the esi ba no na the certified na from constituency na ye de atodwa kala ehia o
yana
baby a wo fa ye de na hu ye
oh magana for se kila ba
busuafo that's why my makela no nti udi anka sande ka France
yes
okay busuafo odi ahenkan kame yeboa
yes I
ekrase krachi
enso bebo de
apetampe ya apetampe yes yo bebo
that's right
ye nyame ngun mawu ehuru yesi achichide achirikwa ya tame ewu
otafu
nye nyame me na menua odi ahenkan kwame yeboa ekrase MC odi jemeso
sanetie
that's it ya kwa krachi ntwumuru Isaac Mpoa ewo honom Isaac Machin
yana
yo wadaroma ede na ekoso ewo ho results na etoto form na na yehia
yo cracking chumuru nyame adom adwaye kuma wo kwemu abibia akoso asube mu na obepie cracking chumura ebere ne wonti yakwa na tentemwe say na results na eti MPP presidential side MPP 972 and GCPP 71, GUM 31, LPG 89, NDP 16, CPP 110, NDC 18,126, APC 64, Independent Kofi Kuranti 12, Independent George Chum 11, Independent Nana Kwame Bediako 43, Independent Alan Kojo Chiramanti 88. Enti abato no corner we ye no ne ye reject ye no omutu say ye 1054 enti ne nyina abato no ye kika ne nyina bo mu ne ya to no 28,787 yamma parliamentary side no yawo MPP honorable James Mahmood onya 11,959 Richmond Ntana LPG 236 Solomon Kuyon NDC 16,028 now rejected one also 554 and so about no corner we no near ye 22 ho nyina no 28,777 and it will be sacred tomorrow say enamponity and say about to me awade amma opinion dindi Dominic no wagina mu a declare honorable Solomon Kuyon as a MP crashing tomorrow while retaining the city view and it will be tired say enamponity will crashing tomorrow.
Oh, yada say nchumuru de eno no Bunu East ana yekwi Bunu East was Senate West Parliamentary Kwame Ampofutwumesi NDC kila hwe wo de hwe margin no doc na hwe margin no
okay
Bunu East Parliamentary Kwame Ampofutwumesi NDC 13,824 MPP Joseph Kuma Mackay 13,362 margin ye less than 500.
That's very true.
Yes. The same Senate West
462.
Yeah. The same Senate West presidential NDC John Dramani Mahama 16,703. MPP Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 9,227. Etu say omo MP no ne ho afono.
Yes.
Eti ekade. But womo NDC ne de etemu ala tola.
Yes. It's true.
Eti de me de ba ye eye Bono East, Senate West. Honorable Kwame Ampofuchumesi. Wawene Joseph Kuma Mackay Antentam. And now presidential John Mama 16,703. Baumia Doctor 9,227. We Bono East, Senate West. Kela, Fadia, a trotro as one way.
Okay, young famon call about 1 person friend say Okaikwe North about 1 person so. Abdullah Dasmani. Obejime so nam. Dasmani. Thank you. My naba, my real my ba. Now Okaikwe North what to say wadarumo.
Oh, but yeah, up a PM Okaikwe North how to say dia. So the medical de konya next year no. Eye boko nana say na the say nana. The chief person can cost one in and say, I yet to me with a hand say the chair. A year about to come no. After I hope a car did you man at the amount which some of the Jackson. And to police for any bamboo to the power that were no ashe. I'm a prepare a Juma. They see I mean no work at a year electoral commission and then we see me. Our work I feel no value say no. At the results I buy any now at now the PM was I feel not to say ya. In the Padua no more to come back to a bandy 8,617. And for about 1 corner year, no name the part of so a presidential, I have 49,842. Abanemudi essay here at 474. Now it's a woman when the Mama met to a presidential and fire 33,303. Now, about 20 corner view, the same and the two transform SCA. A year NPP Amanu no Dr. Large Mahmoud Baumia. Enya 18,809. A year GCPP enya a minimu edumiensa. A year man you can acquire unit to the where just our hand will say fra. Boom. Enya 36,036. Boom. Enya 36. LPG enya 4, NDP enya 4, CPP enya 62.
That's money.
John Dramani Mahama enya 29,710. Yera John Dramani Mahama NDC enya 29,710.
Yeah, that's money.
APC enya 17. APC 17.
That's money. Kafra.
Hello.
Hey, Vice President, Baumia Diano, Yantifiga ni chuchu bi bao.
Oh, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia Diani 18,890.
Okay.
18,890.
Okay. And Mahama Diano.
Mahama Diani 29,710.
Okay, kwe.
No.
Parliamentary.
Parliamentary.
Yeah, for parliamentary, and so now. Said the medical time, Nipana compared to Abanahano, 83,617. About 20 coin, and then 49,718 Abesu. The say, 258. It will remain Nipa 33,641. And I'm a Metroba, and this is also parliamentary no NDA. NPP, Nana Ama Dokuya Esiama Eji, NPP, Nana Ama Esiama Dokuya Denya 20,627. 20,627. CPP, Doja Muma CPP, and the Abdul Hamid Ibrahim Futa, Wonya 470. CPP 470 and NDC Maame Teresa Ladi Awuni. NDC wonya 28,363. 28,363. Na go be PM ewo okan pre hanu say ya. Eye the incumbent MP was to hanu say ma eye NDC Samuel Okoro no. Maame Teresa Ladi Awuni. Na sadwe we win eye okan pre north. See you know.
Now we see any power man to about 33,641.
41. Me patai ewo eye parliament.
And a presidential no any percent anto.
Presidential no nipa Anthony 33,303.
Mo 33,303. 3.
Me patai.
Asemaba. Yo, ye dance papa. Na say dog asema na mu discuss say apathy nipa ni akoma pass ya kwato aba na
ya ka party no no mo say nkrofo to ye ka party
mo say nkrofo
to pa yes nkrofo so mu pie nkwato no na bi gina koti o say nkrofo to pa e mo ti ase ntina mu hu ya chiche mu ntina mu hu eni
yes
yanku anu me yesi Deborah den Debra Dovlo late okay Dovlo. Hello.
Deborah na
Morning Deborah na say. Boko ope brofo na ope twi. Yo any anka twi na me wan kire me kafra. Eso wo kan kwe central. Me ba cho de esi o ho ma ye ne yetiefo asontia no pay.
Okay, on my count, 136. I can't see one. I'll make count normal declare results. And I use for the buy say, almost this almost Ghana, only these two, parliamentary, and she said, almost actually almost two, and these two parliamentary, NCP parliamentary candidates are winning almost finished. Obìnrin fa window ẹwùrà inside collecting center ọwọ second university ẹdí àpọ̀njá bọ̀bọ̀ ní ọmọ ẹ̀yẹ bàtà àmà obìnrin máa tura àpòlísì pọ̀tọ̀ obìnrin mú di ọdún tí a di àpọ̀njá obìnrin mú ń sàn. We have to pass through the windows and save our lives because where it's getting to is very dangerous. All the ballot papers have been made and their projectors are scored, everything. There is nothing to be done about that ballot papers again. As I know, I'm talking to you. The police are around, their CID is around, talking to them.
Deborah.
Yes.
And I didn't be about some benesi.
I'm police reporting at
What's the funny day?
Almost the idea, okay, as I said, I don't see you know. Police me or more and more wanting to. Now, so more wanting to see or Casacasa.
Okay. My friends, you are as you go by Sababaho. Why? You. Uguzueti decision time live on Peace 104.3 Manopay and anaya kase wa bagumu bia Mohammed Shekronkron sanso na na ya kuna du mama Africa Dr. Edian enso eboha achenkwana na mnumbremu dian kan kwa mebo reporting live from all the constituency mkwechi na fe ni nyame adom wajime tatad mabedu enkran enti esum na yesum Ghana no eno ani ukrom hye no so Ghana fo na kwato aba yeyi mampani asai mrahye enye den asabe tefra hwe ase na ya obutu enti de aka kone de anya MPP a ebeye NDC we ebiasi pen 2016 ya to aba na nadodan kwa Akufo-Addo leading the MPP almost sweep a lot of vote as seat bebre with a huge margin between Ono and Kaniman Penny John Dramani Mahama. Now at the end of the 8 years and as a repeat as a unity akwa ediamad opposition party NDC amanyuko ni mprempren de enkonwa omasa sa ewo Ghana hano na je say aye bibio ekoye pa edema NDC adehye William Gentu akwako PM electoral commission head office e ho no to nenkra edifriba bra Willie aguna adehye kronkron memo ache o
ODI.
Yeah.
So,
Vim no, it's actually.
Vim no.
We have money at Juma, Maya, the Pai Jamanasu 24/7. Mosum Ghana, letter commission, a ho, and a man free by a jutum, a dinner cost for minia.
Odi, Sina kind of done it here, Nipa and I, since and dry, Meduha no more and the past 7 a.m. No, I dare to any more Hanmu, Yenikuso, share, yeah, Ecosu, our letter commission Hanumo. Stand said the Ecosu, our Ghana Panena, on the Quacrano, a baby, a Hanumo, Naha, and now with the stamp, a sample, Asia, not a say, Bibia, Abanavia, Ampa, Homachi, a dear Etian, the Piamino, say, Bibina, Apostle. The two account also results via any declare yeah people paying and sign yeah new my cost to the baby na electoral commission so dear omo dear and to measure second of in the meeting ya atu apa I will assume mu na dia also police stations are hold constituencies are hold regional hold no then na etimi abepie mu e wa hano mo no mo so ken no me na sie ni na omo dey pen any paper e dey atoho assign we e dey second of the dia e free mu e pa ye ni I don't see an opinion so electoral commission and they say and some who will be a check or the Uber in Jumanimu also and or some of the police stations and other police centers are all constituencies in any regions and all issues everyone more ever and see an opinion or money Becasa now or more actually Pia Mate and the commission and so a therefore answer no measure press conference nothing. Na ko hokra dia empelefo no e wo man ya no pay no yeah ayenya and it's police UC official nipi more some of the regions no and I feel constituencies no the electoral commission can it omanya the polling agent na party polling party agent nipi at the pressure to almost so the almost sign people no and then so say na be almost a make results no now when me at the head of most year I know and electoral commission actually must this a party agent be a force electoral commissioner and now say you see official or war polling agent be a polling station be an police center be as offer pressure and sign some of the papers at the right time omuka kanyoma see ni every year omu betini assign at the moment political party agent be a and for pressure and to almost so no more yet dia any so more yet to munya would say and for more money no we could be a CNBA or sign as future agent to be answer at Yaka, relations cheat na dear somebody no or more at Edia. Odi, Meno Eka said the electoral commission are ready and Ghana for Ebeka, actually, and the Omuno and the office of Magana for Deputy Commissioner, a year Dr. Pano Pugh Benjamin or no and on names and chopper bedding for more, ever for every hormone, now yet see the Omaya and Pawe.
You. And the letter.
Good morning, our friends from the media. I bring you good morning from the National Bulletin Center at the head office of the Electoral Commission. As you may be aware, schools across the country closed 15 hours ago. The law, at the close of schools, the ballots are counted at the polling station in the full view of party agents, the media, observers, and the general public. And then the results are documented on the pin sheet, the polling station result form. The pin sheets are then signed by the presiding officer and all the party agents present at the polling station. Copies are given to each candidate present, and a copy is also posted at the polling station. A copy of the pin sheet is then sent to the Electoral Commission at the coalition center. I want to emphasize that this pin sheet determines the final results of an election. It forms the basic document for declaring results at all levels. As such, for this election, the pin sheet is limited from all the 40,348 polling stations and signed by the presiding officer and the agent who determine the final result for this election. nothing would change. From the polling station, as I indicated, the PCs are sent to the constituency coalition center and collated at that level. The constituency results summary sheets are signed by the returning officer and the party agent. The agents are also given copies of this form. A copy is then pasted at the constituency coalition center. From there, the results are sent to the regional coalition center. And then, at that level too, the results are collated in the full book of the party agent, who then send and receive copies of the results. A copy is also posted at the regional coalition center. It is from these forms that the results are sent to the National Coalition Center via fax. The regional results summary sheet that are completed at the regional coalition center and copies given to the agents are the very forms that are sent to the National Coalition Center. You see, the results are also collected in the full view of the party agents who are here with us, and the copy given to each agent present. The results of the National Coalition Center are also posted at the National Coalition Center. Once this is done, the return officer for the presidential election, in the person of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, declares the winner of the presidential election. For the information of the general public, as we speak, no results have been received at the National Coalition Center. And I repeat, no results have been received at the National Coalition Center from the region. Our feedback from the state is that the results are trickling in to the regional coalition center. Hence our inability to publish these results at the National Coalition Center. We want to assure that as we receive the results, region by region, they will be published. We urge all citizens to exercise patience and follow the EC's periodic announcement. We will keep you updated as we have done over the past 24 hours. We also call on both our permanent and temporary officials across the country, particularly the coalition center, to stand firm and carry out their duties as expected of them. We also urge the agents of the political parties to cooperate with our staff to ensure the smooth transmission of results at both the constituency and regional level. We are grateful for your attention. Thank you.
As Deputy Commissioner, Benjamin Banobio, editor Jana, or National Coalition Center, I will Electoral Commission hand there. And Pempre, I know what I said here. Resource be Enya Emma Hanomie. I feel no more kind of my SCNE. I will a constituency coalition center. Now, if you want more, some regional coalition center. If you regional coalition center, more answer National Coalition Center, I will Electoral Commission Hanomo. Or Masa Etimiaka, or Moso Timi Astamposo, and actually a Ghana for sincere, I can say, Bisa, Enya, and to a National Coalition Center Hanomo, Ghana for Ebusa say, at the end, the Air Coast Hanomo, and I say, I don't know, as I say, National Coalition Center, and as Electoral Commission Office here, and then the final say, Bibia and Enya Enfrey, regional, and as a constituency, Enya Andrew Hanomi, and so more actually more chance there, the Bisa, every Honomo, and then every Honomo Pape. Or Messiah see at the Ghana for Odi, or can decide, or say a party agent, who be here, so many or member a electoral officers, a Juma, a police centers, and at the regional centers, or Mama Bochaka, or many of them sɛ be almost to mu na mai na ye ti menya botre a show mu na mai ye sɛ na be a resource na e be through a national coalition center be am just here no a be project a ye from so bia emma so and so this anope the free electoral commission national coalition center anopa we no no and they are going to top and they actually 84 no
na je say electoral commission per se o me ade hye ti ase se bepim ne ya omo hye dan fa resource bia mfi national coalition center ho emaye no enye bu apayo ne mom omo twen se omomanfo regional offices no ebe push ade na ababedu national ansa no mo national fo no atimi so ntinya se bia omatwi omani na Ghana fo ntiomka mom omo twen se beba national ansa sa pepe na semete
odi sa na tie emra no ekire se die fi police stations no every police station akoye constituency coalition center every constituency coalition center honoma every honoma so regional coalition center every regional coalition center ho ansana pan national coalition center wo electoral commission hanomo na empempe me no kasese na odi kan ekire mo no na afi yesu so ekire mo no mo nsa enyanka resource from the regional coalition centers a national coalition center hanomo and the Ghana for any mo habotre esan say bibinya ba sampe o me science e da kire Ghana for ntanyamba and the Ghana for enwa tweyembu sa
yenim se kan pa no yakasa strong room na yameje o proud as a tuo ni asika ni nkonti ba na guo na chese ene ende obofo amwo ho no strong room ene u colleagues eye de obofo ai wo ho no say na atmosphere ni tie obra bem asamafo atwache ye urade yankopon komo ne de na atikwe kan bebu sakra say politicians no omo representatives omo kokwe joma na mo strong room no omo dimina ebi mo abako because no say meti say Alanchamantini pano hono eka say it looks bright tina m11 bright minim say bright in the corner ben yo
say udina bright in the corner where you
since you say no dey Alan 124 so no police centers no wanya 423 on so ya dey 124
the voice of the people.
Okay. Okay, yanko Professor Ike ho ono ewo Asen South. Hey, Prof, yamwachi. Hello, Prof. Okay, you try say yes Ebeka Prof. Na doc, my memory also. Na mi tie mu, na mu ka say also amunya mutrema mate. You. Prof, yamwachi.
Benyo so kare.
Na say
Yami adumo.
Ye woni ye de amanfo fra so ma bre ba odi edi ase emu ode pa. Na asin ho no akwasi sen wadarumo.
Kwame that asin South coalition no ewo asin insayem titere coalition center no ewo insayem titere circuit court enim na omo ye no na me no ka say different ye nyina ye wa ha ye monitor their electoral commission ewo asin South about one emu na so far the electoral commission a quality ni na ewie no polling station mako 130 na ewo
Prof way
mini abema
how we start na voice no was so but afi we dey call from page and kakrama yesrewa
the number can say asin South polling stations are ye to aba endra mako 130 polling stations na ewo asin South ameno e ka say here electoral commission etini according to the results ni na ewie a screener ebo ha we project e wo so a the graph ne party ko wo ni na yemi etuamu ebi na enipa parliamentary na nipa miensa na ejina ye in fact Asin South was one of the hottest constituency a war central region in terms of parliamentary election because last 4 years a person from the NPP independent no second and NDC placing third and NPP placing first for last 4 years election him and the same person who is second about this year let's have a contest as independent candidate against NDC and NPP it's a hot contest for Asin South but about one about the year can be a we share projections electoral commission aya returning officer no be na no can make a provisional result no honorable Reverend John Intim Fodroy deputy minister
for education or no Korea the incumbent MP was Asen South no unya a money 14,899
14,899 okay
and now bed saving Kofi NDCPC saving Kofi bed NDCPC on also a minimum 13,354 13,354 Damte Joseph Kofi independent candidate on also a 10,332
332 okay
10,332
now sir Rev maintaining the seat no
Honorable Johnny Tim for your maintaining the seat no I was saying south
wow and I was independent no or MPP near what ho
independent no your MPP near 2015 primaries MPP primaries on only Honorable Johnny Tim for your any 6 other people and a contest here and Honorable Johnny Tim for your kunim our primaries in
okay
nibu efu ye obe contest 2020 election
and when provisional meboa
when you provisional
na presidential no so unsa som
and the presidential no provisional results are aba enie Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
Dr.
Mahmoud Baumia 17,615 615
Mo Tuaso
Daniel Augustus Lati 95 Christian Kwabena Andrews 124 Kofi Akpalu 44 Mohammed Frimpong 37 Nana Akosua Frimpong Kumankuma 66 John Dramani Mahama 19,086 Hassan Ayaraga aka Ayarakov 50 Kofi Cranton 77 George Chu Berema Edu 28 Nana Kwame Bediako aka Medebubako Kumase 381 Alan John Kwadio Semantin 145 total vote cast presidential no 39,172 total vote cast NFA rejected ballot presidential 1,424 now Kwame on presidential election also we should put it on record that this is the very first time NDC as a political party winning presidential so far as provisional results with concerned. This is the very first time NDC as a political party winning presidential elections at South constituency.
Now who's NDC nyahe?
John Dramani Mahama NDC on your 19,086.
MPP
in your 17,615.
Oh, okay. Ti every di Kenya NDC the presidential candidate Ewini Ewo Ascent South. Abakwa semesi ana. Na kromu ti say omu wie na provision na bedadwa na ye nya confirm kromu ti say.
Kwame kakra ama ade no ayehu ne say elections no ebekọ so ni nyina no Ascent South de na obia enim say efa no presidential NPP efa intino e wono na tension enshada edim but parliamentary no and an attention ewo mu pa and ifa kuruma na obia projection the NPP candidate Reverend Johnny Tim Foduo and Joseph Kufidam say the independent candidate. In fact, NPP NDC Stephen Kofibedu Bodie I say political parties na wahani na no omo writing off kra omo hu ne say onka abatwa na omo elto the sense on political campaign grounds kra no obi etini eka so Kofibedu di oro na fans santi abroad na ye for no onka ho but e ba ye ya Kofibedu vote no etini appreciate comparing to last 4 year 2020 election obi o dinemu edema NDC amanyo no delayed na number for votes onya 10,000 edidi 10 ewo 6,000 ama ade no abo amanfo mpa in fact MPP really parliamentary ewo 6,000 do omo wini de enso tu se omo ni enche da enje omo ensusu se
ai prof way we ni MP ni want man uni president we need the bed den se beje into omani ya nokre pa waka nokre na yanko electoral commission head office biem emra ya wo so mu
yo dry bones
hello
good morning biom
good morning is there
yo dia na ekoso biom wo yisi
yisi ya dia ekoso wa de medical etwa ho enfoni dada na obi person ochimbisa me say hanomo condition at the same tension na wa hano at the same amanfo enimu e wa hanomo at the same especially political parties no omanim at the same pay the results and the commissioner ones are bana ye na sakeke bi no political party agents omo national coalition center hanomo no there dem betimi achieve no so hanomo ayedin to see na don say advance ni makon oye director of elections at my MPP over coalition center honum sisia and this is for hanum other political party agents and so hanum obi atai essence this am no ka say there national coalition center hanum the results bia enya enfe regional coalition center em hanum ye omunsa enya ka results bia ye essence omugo so ababu anu ye constituency coalition center na fence no regional coalition center enya endu ha and the omu na ti hanum I very steady e say the ekoso hwe dia ebekoso since Endura anapa amidru hanom no ensam trofo ai behye wa hanom de ye na so ya ekrado wa hanom ehwe ne mu se dia yisi ebetu ne mbia so no yanse bo hu lewu e da kire eye amansan media no so dia ya ekrado ye dan na so 24/7 de besi dia so ye de ma etie for na fenso dia yisi for be ka kire so no e be sane mo sanya support e da kire Ghana for e security anata pampon so a free and dry and before and dry from no you see as we have no the security there very 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 tight and no she nkasa ye kona be bia no barricade e wo hono military the police for na akabomu national security so and so e wo hono they ensuring that you see as we have no as we be betimi abahan mo bia entimi ento embo ra hono mo enko confusion there and the hono there so far so good I had that the ehwe the results in the free regional coalition center na Babeka and or national coalition center hanomo na yisi etimi assign say certify the actual on my Ghana
yo mo dry bones no William Gentu ref so wodi William Gentu EC head office no wo ti for nini nie yenko salaga no for Alex Japan and the call ho Alex machi say I boko e results no ma certify
for president I can't parliamentary
my certified one's name
okay so far MPP Mahmoud Mawulia one year 7,365 who tell me
I yet here bobo what there bobo why
if you don't JP 0 GM 12 LPG 17 LDP 14 CPP 48 LDC 11,114 APC 42 ILD 12 ILD 14 ILD 15 ILD 71 total final what paper now 1,987 rejected ballot 187
okay
and you can number 9,900 no 9,640
it's way a president it's way a presidential yes sir
way a presidential no
yo it's yeah train omo parliamentary yeah ready and no so my yeah that's for now why
yo
okay that's it.
You me person busa doc assembly. Mamema smaller parties starting from the CPP.
Yes.
As a Dr. Osajfu Kwame Nkrumah party, it's almost dead. Anna.
Oh, it's dead. It's almost dead. It's dead. I want to me and revive, It's dead.
With the performance of smaller parties, Aja mo de mo research. The Bobby, who says smaller parties, year in year out, day in there, almost disappointing Ghana for say, and yet, Nyadi bet me third force or Ghana Hana.
Bakela me hu se Sameja mfin so start press conference nti.
Okay.
Doc kura podium na yemfa yentie de oka efi ho no emra. Arafat fight room.
Polling stations across the length and breadth of Ghana. We also have party agents in all the 276 constituency coalition centers across the 16 regions of Ghana. We are almost through with our internal coalition as a party, and so we have provisional results that gives an indication, a very clear indication as to how the people of this country voted yesterday. And I'm happy to inform you, and by extension, the good people of Ghana, that from the results we have seen so far from our internal coalition, provisional results, it is very clear that Ghanaians have rejected 8 years of corruption, 8 years of state capture, 8 years of wasting, 8 years of economic mismanagement, 8 years of insensitivity and arrogance of power, 8 years of crass incompetence and ineptitude. And it is very clear that the people of this country have voted overwhelmingly for change. They have given the National Democratic Congress an emphatic, resounding, and a landslide victory. And in fact, the provisional figures we are seeing from our internal coalition show that this landslide, this overwhelming, resounding victory giving the NDC in both the presidential and parliamentary election is unprecedented in the history of Ghana as far as this Fourth Republic dispensation is concerned. That is taking out the 1992 elections won by Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings of blessed memory, our founder. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want to update you because clearly we are all experiencing significant delays on the part of the Electoral Commission relative to the collation of results at the constituency level and the declaration of parliamentary results at the constituency level. And as part of our quest to promote transparency in this electoral process, right from the start to the end, we deem it necessary to update the nation now on the provisional results we have so far collated as a political party. And so if you look behind me, you will see 8 screens. And on these 8 screens, you will see a summary of our collated results for the presidential election. And from the screen, if you look at the far left, my far left corner, you will see that so far of the results that have been collated, the National Democratic Congress has garnered, even before I get there, you look at the far left corner, the bottom part, and you will see that out of the 40,976 polling stations, 40,976 polling stations, we have received results from our agents covering 38,896 polling stations. And these are results backed by pink sheets. We have pink sheets from our agents in 38,896 polling stations out of 40,976 polling stations in Ghana. The total valid votes involved in these 38,887 polling stations are 11,159,430. The total rejected ballots that we have recorded is 228,443. And if you look at the results summary between the two main contenders, the presidential candidate for the NDC and the presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, you can see that John Dramani Mahama has garnered, per our internally collated provisional results, 6,286,600 votes, which is equivalent to 56.33%, whilst the failed presidential aspirant of the NPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, has managed to garner a paltry 4,614,606, representing 41.35%. And let me emphasize that we have pink sheets to buttress this. And so it is very clear that the people of this country have voted for change. And this is not just a vote for change. It is an extraordinary vote for change. It is a historic event that has happened in our country. And we are grateful to the people of Ghana. What we want at this stage is for the Electoral Commission to fast track the collation process at the constituency collation level, because we see evidence of deliberate delay on the part of some, not all, some EC officials at the collation center, at the constituency collation level. And I'm going to give you further and better particulars to that effect. Now, aside this, we also have provisional results for the parliamentary elections across the length and breadth of Ghana. And the trend is not any different from the overwhelming presidential mandate that the great National Democratic Congress has been given by the people of Ghana. We have it on authority that in the Upper East region, out of the 15 constituencies, the NDC has won 15 over 15. 100%. We can also tell you on authority that in the Upper West region, out of the 11 constituencies, the NDC has won 100%, 11 over 11. We can tell you on authority that in the northern region of Ghana, based on our internally collated results, provisional, the NDC has won 11 out of the 18 constituencies. We can also tell you on authority that in the Savannah region, the home region of our presidential candidate and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, the NDC has won 6 out of the 7 constituencies there. I'll come back and explain to you, some concerns we have with that one constituency, Damango. Then, in the northeast region, the home region of the failed presidential candidate of the MPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, I can tell you that from our internally collated results or provisional results, we have won 3 out of the 6 constituencies, and that is Yonyu, Tripone, and Bukubu. For Savannah, Yape, Bole, Sola, Salaga South, Salaga North, Daboya have all been won by us. There is a challenge with Damango, which we are trying to rectify. For Upper West is 11 over 11, so I need not mention the constituencies. Upper East is 15 over 15, I need not mention the constituencies. I will share with you the 11 constituencies in the northern region, which we have won convincingly. And in fact, we won, there is one seat that went to an independent candidate at Willency, and that is an NDC member. If you add that, that will be 12. But officially, what we have won, the number of seats we have won per the provisional results, we have collated internally 11 constituencies. And these 11 constituencies are Tamale North, Sagnerigu, Kumbungu, Tamale South, Mion, Sabuba, Tamale Central, Zabzugu, Tatale, Nanton, and Yendi. Of course, Williamsey has been won by an NDC person who ran as an independent candidate. Now in the Bunu East region, the home region of the incoming First Lady of Ghana, I can tell you on authority that out of the 11 constituencies, we have won 10 out of the 11. And the only one that we didn't win is Techiman South, but all others, so I need not mention them, we've won. I can also tell you that in the Bono region, the home region of the national chairman of the great NDC, and should I say the national communications officer, out of the 12 constituencies, the NDC has won 11 over 12. We have won in constituencies that the NDC has never won since the 1992 elections. And it is unimaginable, unbelievable, incredible that even some of us struggle to believe the scale of the victory that God has graced us with and the people of this country, have given us. Then in the Ahafo region, out of the 6 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 5 out of the 6. The only one that it appears we didn't win is Tanonof. Then in the Ashanti region, the stronghold, the so-called stronghold of the MPP, which I dare say has been turned into a swing region on the basis of the outcome of this year's election. In Ashanti region, so far we've won 7 constituencies without any dispute. We won 7. We've added 3 to the 4 we had already, and these 3 have already been declared by the EC. In total, we've not won 7. This is what the internally collated results we have shows that we have won for now. But there are 3 constituencies in contention, which we believe we have won. And those constituencies are the Mankranso area, Obuasi East, and then Tepa. So these 3 constituencies, there are serious contentions there that I'll be speaking to, and we believe that if you add that, we should be around somewhere 10 or so. So, but the ones that there are no disputes about, we've not had any challenges with, have to do with 7 out of the 47, and we are still following keenly the 3 other constituencies in contention relative to the parliamentary results. For the Eastern region, the home region of the failed despotic tyrant Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the NDC in the presidential election is hovering around 47%. And in the parliamentary election, out of the 33 constituencies, the NDC has won 10. And another independent candidate who ran on the ticket of the NDC has won 1. And the 10 we have won in the Eastern region are in Sawama Duadri, the constituency of the minority chief whip. The arrogant minority chief whip. Anodon Pray. Upper West Achim, which is Adeso, the capital. Lower West Achim, Asamankese, Abri, Fantiakwa North, Asujaman, Payosika Nashe. Lower Menya Krobo, Upper Menya Krobo, Yellow Krobo, and Afram Plains South constituency. We won Afram Plains North, but it was an independent candidate from the NDC who won that. In the Greater Accra region, the capital of Ghana, out of the 34 constituencies, per our internally collated provisional results, we can tell you that we've won 30 out of the 34. We've won Ada, we've won Sege, we've won Nigo Pram, we've won Po Katamanso, Shai Osuduku, Ashaman, Tema East, Tema West, Crowell, Lejokuku, Ladadi Kutupon, Klote Kole, Odududio, Ablikuma South, Ablikuma Central, Ablikuma West has been declared. Osla is a goner. Amasaman, Adenta, Medina, Ayawaso North, Ayawaso West Wogon, Ayawaso East, Domia Blogum, Okaikwe North, Okaikwe South, Ayawaso Central. Yes. Domi Kwabinya. And I'm just receiving confirmation that we have won Botiano English among now we've won. There are a few others in contention that we are still battling it out with the NPP and the Electoral Commission, and I'm going to speak about that. But if for nothing at all, we know that Ayawaso Central and Ablekuma West have been declared by the Electoral Commission. We've won that without any question. In the voter region, the World Bank, the proud World Bank of the great NDC, there are 18 constituencies. One mistakenly went to a man called Peter Mewu in 2020. Now that constituency, the whole constituency, has come back home to the NDC. And I can tell you that we've won 18 over 18. In the OT region, out of the 9 constituencies, the NDC has won 9 over 9. 100%. In the central region, the home region of our mother and the incoming first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. The region which also happens to be the home region of the current majority leader of parliament, Dr. K.C. Latofosen. I can tell you that out of the 23 constituencies, we have won 18. That's right. Yes, that's right. And in the western region, I can tell you that in the western region, which is a swing region, just like the central region, out of the 17 constituencies, the NDC has so far won convincingly, based on our internally collated provisional results, 15 out of the 17. The only ones that we didn't win from the results we have are Takrade and Ifia. In the Western North constituency, which has 9, Western North region, which has 9 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 8 out of the 9. The only one we did not win is Swaman. BBNE has been won by the NDC. And so if you do a brief summary of the tentative provisional results we have collated, so far, even if you take out the contentious ones, the NDC is hovering around 185% out of the 276. As you saw from the results we showed you, the presidential results, we are hovering around 56%. And for your information, in nominal terms, the difference between John Mahama and Alhaji Bawumia is over 1.5 million votes. And that number is bigger than the population of about 5 countries that I know. So we are not talking about an ordinary victory here. That is why I said this is an emphatic, resounding, overwhelming, historic and unprecedented victory that the NDC has struck. If you take out 92, and I don't even count 92 because of all the challenges we had with that first. All right. So I'm even hearing that some of the constituencies that we had issues with, we are working on them. Techiman South, we are working, and other constituencies. I'm just talking about the ones that are not in dispute. And it is very clear that by the close of day, we would have resolved all the other ones with disputes, and this number is likely to go up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most worrying issue for us at the moment has to do with the attitude of some criminally minded EC officials in some of the constituencies. Not all of them. Some have been very professional and they have done their work dutifully. But others are deliberately delaying the collation of results at various constituency collation centers. That is escalating tensions and leading to violence. In some places, our supporters have been shot at Some have been murdered. Already you know that in Tolon, a supporter of the NDC has been murdered by thugs of the NPP under the instructions of the PC for the NPP there, Habib. We had the same incident at Kaswa, Awutu Senior East constituency. One supporter murdered, another seriously injured. By the way, that gangster woman is out of parliament. She's a goner. She's lost. Hawa Kumse. And the day of accountability and recording is coming for her. But aside these sad events we have recorded, only last night at Mankranso will be what? Ahafuano Southwest. Ahafuano Southwest constituency, ladies and gentlemen. From the collation we did internally, we knew that we had won the constituency, but we had to go to the designated constituency collation center to go through the collation process, the official collation process with the EC. When we went there was a dispute about one polling station resource, which our polling agents had objected to at the polling station level, which had to do with overvoting of about 3 overvoting. And our agents were of the opinion that that case of overvoting also existed in other polling stations. Okay. So, so at Mankranso, there was overvoting in connection with one polling station, and the votes involved were about 3 more. And we have cause to also believe that the results from other polling stations also had the same irregularity of overvoting. So a protest was made. Now, as we were trashing that out with the Electoral Commission, we saw some EC officials coming to the collation center with a ballot box. And so our people resisted. They took the ballot box, and when they opened, the ballot box was full of ballot papers, and all of them had been tamprinted for Alhaji Bawumia. And so they destroyed the ballot box. And so in the heat of the moment, in the midst of that pandemonium, the EC officials called the military to come in. When the military got there, the reasonable thing they ought to have done, because none of those supporters were holding any offensive weapon, and they could have simply engaged them to restore calm and order to the place. But they just got there and fired at the people, and they murdered, one person at the spot and injured over 4 people at Mankranso. That is what has happened there. All right, so that is Mankranso. Please, let me just put out this information. It is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also receiving the final internally collated provisional results for the Techiman South constituency in Bunu East, and contrary to the earlier indication we had, it is very clear that the NDC has also won the Techiman South. So overall for Bunu East, we won 11 over 11. 11 over 11. That is the indication we have for Bunu East. So the earlier communication from the regional secretariat has been amended. I told you that there were some contentious issues over there, but they've been rectified, and we have our pink sheets, and from our pink sheets we have won. And so it is now left for the Electoral Commission to do the needful. Thank you. So the challenges we are having has to do with number 1, Mankranso. The same thing has also happened at Tepa, where from our internally collated results, we won the election. We went to the constituency collation center for the collation. All pink sheets were present, were there at the center. Yet the EC official was pussyfooting, dragging her feet, refusing to commence the collation. Our people, led by the parliamentary candidate for the NDC, pressed on her to commence the coalition. She still refused without giving any reason, because she had the full complement of all pink sheets. And we didn't understand why she had to delay the coalition process. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our agents decided to go behind the coalition center to go and urinate. And when he went, he saw that a pink sheet, which is the main EC copy, had been torn into pieces, folded, and thrown into the bush. So he took it and saw that, no, this is the EC's copy for a particular polling station. Why has it been destroyed and thrown into the bush? So he brought it in, and it led to some, exchanges, verbal exchanges between our people and them, because clearly this was an EC official who wanted to create the grounds for the delay in the coalition by destroying a pink sheet from a polling station. So we protested, and our people decided that once they have done that, we are not going to allow any EC official to come to the coalition center with any new pink sheets, because that is their game plan. They have a lot of ballot papers, and by the way, this is the only election in the history of Ghana since '92 that we have seen printed ballot papers and pink sheets flying all over. We've never seen this in the history of Ghana. So they have it in ballot boxes with seals from the Electoral Commission, ready for ballot box swapping, pink sheet swapping, and so on. But thanks to the vigilance of our polling station agents, observers, and supporters, we have been able to block this evil plot of the NPP. And so, because our supporters decided to prevent EC officials from going to the coalition center with new pink sheets, which obviously were concocted and fabricated, they called in soldiers. Soldiers got there and started shooting indiscriminately. Thankfully for them, nobody got injured, nobody got murdered. But they scattered the place and destroyed all the ballot papers and all the electoral materials. So that is a challenge we are having there. And we are having a similar challenge with coalition in Obuasi East as well. The NPP is refusing to allow the coalition, to take place. So that is what is happening in Ashanti region. In Wenchi, I don't know the situation now, but before I came to address you, the brief we had was that everything is ready. The results, all the pink sheets are ready. The EC official responsible for the coalition is dragging her feet, refusing to do the coalition. And that is escalating tensions in the area. If you go to, even here in Greater Accra, I spoke about Ayawaso Central, which has now been declared, we thank God. But Okaikwe Central and Tema Central, there are serious security issues because of these deliberate, this deliberate delay of coalition in certain critical constituencies that the NPP believes the NDC has won. And in most of the constituencies, the NPP agents are nowhere to be found. For example, in some of the Bunu constituencies we have won, they are nowhere to be found to sign the results as collated. And EC officials are saying we are waiting for them. We want to tell the Electoral Commission that if the NPP will not come and sign, declare the results. It is not by force that polling agents sign. If they are not there to sign at the end of collation, declare the results. And spare the nation the tension you have plunged us into. And Alhaji Bawumia, for God's sake, you are an Alhaji. You call yourself Dr. Digital. So I'm sure that by now, through your many digital applications, you have collated your results. You know you have lost. Please call your senior brother, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, concede defeat and congratulate him, and save this nation the unnecessary tension that you and your goons have plunged us into. Enough of the killings, enough of the violence. Ours is a democracy governed by the rule of law. The will of the people expressed at the polls is supreme and must stand. Be a Democrat and respect the will of the people. Leading figures of your party have already considered defeat. Richard Anyagba has considered defeat. Even the defectees from the NDC who came to support your cause have consider defeat, like Alote Jacobs. All of them. What are you waiting for? Ghana is the only country we have. So please, do the needful, concede defeat, and call your supporters to order. And IGP Dampare will continue to commend you and the Election Security Task Force for the yeoman's job you have done. But your job is not done because we are nowhere near the conclusion of the electoral process. Your work is being undermined by certain elements in the New Patriotic Party and their collaborators in the military. What we are seeing at constituency collation centers is not what the IGP promised us, and it is not what the CDS promised us. And we know that they are not a party to what is happening. But only they can stop the nonsense going on. And they have to put their foot down. They have a choice to make. You choose between the MPP and the Constitution of Ghana. Choose between the outgoing government and the supreme sovereign people of Ghana. Your fidelity is to the Constitution of Ghana and not the MPP. They have lost. Nothing can save them. They can't kill all the people in Ghana. There is no way you can overturn this results through violence. There is no way. So, if they will not do the needful by conceding defeat, we want you to put your foot down and stop the nefarious activities of these MPP thugs who have been clothed in military uniforms. And in some cases, real military men who have been given directives to go to constituency collation centers, scatter the place, shoot at people and all that. Human lives matter. Nobody is supposed to lose their life because of an election. We are appalled and disgusted by what is going on. The NDC has lost elections before, even when we were in power in 2016. We handed over power peacefully. Nobody died. Nobody was murdered. Even under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, who was a soldier in 2000 when we lost power, not a single Ghanaian lost his life. In 2008, under J.A. Kufuor, an MPP president, the MPP lost power. There was a peaceful transition of power. Nobody died. In 2016, nobody died under John Mahama. Why is it that only you in 2020 you killed 8 people? That blood is not enough for you, and you are still killing people as we speak. You've killed over 4 people in this election. How many more do you want to kill? How many innocent civilians do you want to injure and hurt? You have lost. It's as simple as that. Your Sisifia campaign, attention. It's as simple as that. And it is time to pack your things and leave the Jubilee House.
Yes.
And we want to tell the Electoral Commission, Madam G. Mensah, the peace and stability of Ghana now depends on you. You are the returning officer for the ongoing presidential election. Your officers are deliberately delaying the coalition process in some constituencies and in some regions. Please, Madam, do the needful. Direct them to fast track the process. Where they have the full complement of pink sheets, there is no legitimate reason why they should delay the process. There is no legitimate reasons. In some regions, like Greater Accra, the declared results are not even more than 5. Meanwhile, the results are ready. What are you waiting for? And the situation is not any different in most of the regions. And so please, we call on the media, the Peace Council, the chiefs, the pastors, to call the EC to order. This is the time for them to intervene. The NDC has remained law-abiding and peaceful. We've acted responsibly against serious provocation from the MPP. Our people have been murdered, beaten to pulp, attacked, yet we have exercised restraint. But we will not sit aloof for EC officials to deliberately delay the electoral process in cahoots with the MPP for the sole purpose of giving room to thugs of the MPP to manipulate the results, at least at the parliamentary level. We will not allow that. So they must fast track the process. In constituencies where there are no disputes over polling stations, they must fast track the process. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for your attention. And let me quickly brief, and I'll be very brief. Let me do a brief summary in P of the presentation I just did. For the firm and your bonnet about and Ragana food in Ayakotuabano. The master said NDC as a serious political party, your agents, baby, over 40,000 polling stations. Na yankasa agents the results are brand yakika bono. Yamamu the provisional results are yakika bono extra. In the framework. Na to say the action on your screen so no or presidential na NDC Amayuku the certified results no yanenam 56% MPP Alhaji Bawumia yanenam 41% our difference eda Bawumia any John Mahama. No, show us the other one, please. To the other one there, the certified one. The difference at that, John Dramani Mahama ne Alhaji Bawumia Ntemwa, over 1.5 million votes in nominal terms. And see about Mampeni about one, Bibia dia dance EPF said, Ghana for what to aba aman sisa. Ghana for what to aba a brand into so ama yura John Dramani Mahama and NDC Amaluku. Now parliamentary results no so a yesa netie. Yen kan wie baby bebre wo wa ensem wo results no ho a ye say at the EC constituency coalition centers no ye betenetene no. But enumpo no wo hwa NDC enya dodo na. Wo hwa baby ti say Upper East Regional 15 constituencies no NDC afa 15 ni na. Oba Upper West 11 constituencies no NDC afa ni na 11 over 11. Oba Northern Regional out of 18 no your regional executives amaya swat say be 11 there NDC afa. Ibusu kra eye de aka ho adwuma. Oba Savannah out of 7 regions no NDC yafa enisia ba ko aka da mangu kra no yigidi say yare ne a enhun sem bi wo nwiemu bi akoso a ye ne east for eka mo asem animanimu ya. Oba North East so a the regional executives results of Makika Bubno and the Ankasa Suya the national chair say Yarene Miensa out of Insia. Ofabuno Easter 11 no Yarene Nina I 11 over 11 including Techiman South. Now Babono regional out of Dumienu 12 no the BD dance say at least 11 there NDC Awene. Oba have regional in Siano, the BD dance say Inundia NDC Arene. Oba Santimentemua, Yarene base do Bamiensa, Obuasi East, Mankranso, and the Tepa, and some of one, Yeka, Medica Dimunchi Mwaba. By so dear, the BD dance say NDC Arene. Oba baby to say Eastern Regional out of 33 no parliamentary seats no the ensaka ye confirm edu NDC arene ba ko so akọ NDC ni awogina independent eho Oba Greater Accra out of 34 no best biasa de NDC arene edimu nkunim oko your strong voter region edu motwe ni nyina NDC afa edu motwe ni nyina oko ti regional enkron no NDC afa enkron ni nyina oko central regional Aduonu miensa 23 no NDC afa bu best edu motwe abi akakra no ensembo ho a ye hwe ho asemaka na wofa western region so out of edu so no 17 no results are in Saka chere say edu no 15 ye yarene wofa western north so out of enkron no and also bibia dia dance say enwotwe de yarene ba ko aka no so ebuso a ye ka ho asem enti wukika bomu a let us say out of 276 constituencies no imu be say 187 there Mprempren yɛsaka almost 190 ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa no ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛyɛ internal collated results kyɛ sɛ yɛawerɛ ne ba EC4 asɛsɛ ballot box nwuabu bi akɔ so a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ no yɛyi so abatoɔ mmra ɛde ka na deɛ akɔakɔyɛ ɔhaw kakra ma yɛsisei no ɛne sɛ abatoɔ mpanyimfo ɛwɔ various constituency coalition centers a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo hwɛ na baabi a PCs nyinaa ba bɛdu constituency coalition center ɔmo ne political parties no anamsifoɔ ɛkeka bibi abom na yɛdeclare results no ɛwɔ constituency level baabi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo declare results ba baabi wɔ hɔ a boapayɛ ɔmo ahyɛ da ɛtwetwe wɔn nansi a ɔmo bɛ sɛ ɔmo de declare results no na ɛno ɛde tension bebree ɛna aba tension bebree ɛna ɔmo de aba and bi okɔ wɔn akyi sisi a ɛgya asɔ dendenden because results are ready abatoɔ EC official wɔ hɔ no ɔtwetwe ne nansi ɔmo bɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ coalition no saa na ɔmo yɛ ne mankranso a yɛn nkorɔfoɔ ɛkɔ kan yɛ a ɔmo yɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛ sɛ ɔmo wi aba mu a yɛsi ano kwan they try to change things yɛsi ano kwan a ɔmo atututu ɛde akum nipa baako apira nipa so ɛnan na ɔde ɛno so to nkyɛn a tɛpa so the same thing asogyafoɔ akɔ wakɔ tututuo asɛe electoral materials ɛwɔ constituency coalition center hɔ nyinaa abra ɔmo ni mpefee sɛ NDC adi nkunim mene woka sɛ tema central ɔkaikwe central ɔboase east ɛhɔ nyinaa aba no a ghanafoɔ ato a ayɛ ready ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkeka bom no EC4 bi mpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ saa baabi a yɛakeka bom a EC declare no yɛsese a ɛnu even 30% of 276 constituencies no nti ɛwɔ fam ba ka baabi a yɛduru deɛ wɔyɛ abato a yɛato no Ghana nyinaa ka by now ka ɛmma yɛ koraa no ka 70 to 80% of constituency results deɛ ka ɛwɔ sɛ aba because baabi a yɛto abɛwie biara no saa mmerɛ pink sheets akɔduru constituency coalition center as ahomakye 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. koraa na ɔmo start coalition by now deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ nka dodoɔ no aba ti yɛka kyerɛ maame gyi mensa sɛ ɔmfa ahohare ɛnka nkyerɛ ne mpanyinfo ɛwɔ constituencies a ɛwɔ Ghana sɛ Ghana yɛ paasomdwe aba no a yɛato no ɔmo nka ɔmo ho na ɔmo nkeka mmom na ɔmo declare na obi anya abotoyɛ mu ayɛmhyehye ɔmo de aba Ghana tension ɔmo create in Ghana nipa ɔmo abobɔ ɔmo atu aku ɔmo no ɛyɛ ade a asefe na awerɛhɔ ɛni sɛ ɛba saa na wo delay aba no na yɛ sɛ wo wie mu a there will be a resistance ɛno na ɛkɔfa nipa kum ne ba makum nipa wɔ tɔlɔ makum bi wɔ kaasoa masan so akɔkum bi wɔ mankran so nipa dodoɔ sɛn na akufo adɔ ɛne ba wɔ mi apɛ so wokum ɔmo ɛwɔ abato 2020 nkoa nipa nwɔtwe wode silence ka ho a nipa bɛyɛ sɛ ɛnan enti DNT ɛna ɔmo yɛ saa it is totally unacceptable ɛna nya de a yɛbɛpene ama no akɔ so enti sɛ gyimensa so yɛ kristoni a na wɔse ɔdɔ Ghana na ɔde Ghana no na bɛyɛ adwuma ma pɛrɛpɛrɛ yɛ ayɛ adwuma ɛneɛ ɔne ne officials a ɛwɔ various constituencies nkasa na wɔfa ahohare so ɛnyɛ coalition ntɛntɛm na obi ahu abatoɔ ne nsunsuansoɔ na abotoyɛ mu ne asomdwie ɛmmra yes ɛna wodi ɛno so to nkyɛn a wodi ɛno so to nkyɛn a ahobambo nyuma yɛku a ɔmo hwɛ abato yi so ɔmo wɔ baaso ku a yɛfrɛ ɔmo election security task force yɛbɛsate afi abato yi ɔmo kyerɛ yɛn hyehyɛ yɛ ɔmo de agu akɔɛ mu fo ahobambo ɔmo ma yɛwu sɛ polisifoɔ nko a na ɛbɛbɔ ban ɛwɔ police stations ɛne constituency coalition centers and across the electoral system ɔmo ma yɛwu sɛ sogyafoɔ nka abato yi ahobambo ho agye sɛ ntɔkwa asi baabi a agye a polisifoɔ nsɛm ansa ne afra sogyafoɔ badeɛ ne yɛhu yɛsate abato yi from anɔpa polling stations nwie wɔ ntɔkwa mbaayɛ koraa ne yɛde asogyafoɔ akɔ na ɔmo kita AK-47 saa nipa no so bebree koraa nya sogyafoɔ papa
awie yakwaba Sami Jamfi ɔyɛ communication officer edema ND Samayoko no na ɔne nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ na sɛ ɔyɛ nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ hyɛm ne nsɛm ɔka no ebetu anka sɛ etiawa afa
penite sampani afutu sam already non cosuna BSFM so penite sampani afutu sam already non cosuna BSFM station papa BSFM bonum mawati asia sampango
adeshima yegusu ati nkonya so ewo asomdwe fi oha ne na echi pomiensa na ya okesere cardinal wa ha me amenu aba mama Africa ono so ewo ha Dr. Edian so eda so ewo ha ene de mamu ni mi se de mopese mote de mopese mu hu ena ye de ya asomfo ayede sommo de de obadwuma ene yeyo ebranche okasa sisia ne Sami Jemfi ono tonkra edema NDC Amanyuku National Democratic Congress Amanyuku no yegusu ade aso tutu form de beto form bi anso de bebrem ne nsem no ono ampo ba bekirem ewo eye akanka se mekire twi ti de na opeso okanyina no abono boa ede ato manim se kobase ato abase ya anai manim nsem se Amanyuku ye press conference kire de wonya de wo yo nwoma ekode enhye da enye nwanwa etesi ti de Sami Jemfi ne kwanso ne mu no kakra me hu ye ne se mesre abrantie Sami Jemfi se obuo ne ani die kwanso enye ohye ebeyanka ne kasa no attendie ni kasantwie no omre nase the name callings no yes ono ne assessment anado dia to dwade chese NDC edinkunim se nipa dodo a waga na hato abama NDC a odi ankanti hei untimi nsesa no the voice of the people they say is the voice of the Lord but kasa ni mu no yanka hu se ye wo pani sabe mampani na nado na memo no nyankwa na weye akuna yekura sabe we pani so say mo start free din na bia mpp fon so start ko free din emo ma na sumdue ono ne kase ko so pese asumdue ene sabe etu abobabo ni nyina be brase ti mesere no enye ohye se me paniche obebiri se oni Ghana fon ko so ankasa but the choice of words no ye besere ne pass ye pay the peace of the nation said ono kran so megiri se dana koma so sa no doc we Sami Jemfi insemia we Sami Jemfi insemia utie bi ufane sen
oh in fact a wom say from omo point you know omo aiding kunim there but once apart from that as Ghanaians you know and yes I na yetiti inti although the according to him the other side elusuno but also ohwe ne kasa muye oya nice gentleman communications they are there but so sheni kasamu bodin and fashion and change and there is no way sana system need no a bad thing because yes say ebu train untimi nya ho hwe
doctor answer results na sha say eba no enipa bia na umu say we obedin twu enkanka ne mpasua bia omugina so kila obi kwagina empesua bi so etimi ka say we incoming MP
yes
we depend on party kwa ogina so
yes
but this year enrunning ne ade na 10
yes
but was a can be bichire amanyofo say enipa a ewo man no mu no na me ne me pani bi di nkomo no say so na obi sign no say din maye kom na me hwawa na ye kana wuntie na omo ye kom na omo hwawa omo be ye wo yedum na abekwa akodu udua ombetew afri soro edwa besi fam the real power to me nankasa enya we hweso mame MPP for the mom fie nwotwe hweso mame ana enei said esi kwa NDC ba onso so efie nan hweso mame power nankasa ewo citizens nesem and killer omo hwe
ana hwe no mo hwe no omo hwe fiti na ikoya tina yes Sami Jemfi say
me kai say 2016 ebra MPP ewene unso so we need boom to say the yehuni ewene na MPP crash bi ebe fie ha na obi a memoni din e ka say dwana yesi we mu ye ya ntine muma di ne boom boom no oh yeah de ye nya sa
the same thing
yani real owners of the land
sure
eti obi otega na bia eye adamusa men kan she yes time will tell
Thank you.
Enti yesra manyofor say deɛ wɔn yɛ nso ɛnɛmafoɔ ne hwɛ genzifoɔ no ɛhwɛ wɔn morals already ɛwɔ fam enti sɛ wɔn leadi right na kasa no ankɔ yie from sadri amwa ma nɛmafoɔ ho sɛ ebetumi ayɛ no kasa pakwan so ɛne die kwan so na ɛyɛ so obiara bɛyɛ ne bo so adeɛ na yɛ sɛ nneɛma mɔ
yes it's true
ɛne deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔdɛ China.
I mean, your boy for so at Yasu Doc, let me be some question be whether you 1 minute. Say the smaller parties see who share difference Sami Jemfi Ediababa to Jaya. Now the smaller parties in there, Nukoria many omu disappointing Ghana Papa. Yabe Omode. If we to Bennett Bemom and you share penny at Bemom, men Tiasie, CPP Yehuno, Alan Chamante Crotin who free MPP Quay, Amfa, as a cheddar crowd fresher. I will be Remuno, as on Pulichi, Alan Chamate. Smaller parties, almost saying, on mine was NDC, MPP, NDC.
That is not the best. I feel say, no bet me I and say, Anka. Omwa omu puli kakra omu nyina be ka omu hu abom aye baako ene betimi aboa but say I say omu tete
mateme de
ende emwa in any way
enana ka say omu ko omu nyina ko omu bom killer baby akeka kwe 5% omu nyina ko omu nyina abom enu enti no kra ne say me omu me waste time
yes
hwe me omu yese peniso josogu fa ko
Say Africa, Omokom boom so strategic said the dog commit to ideas. Am ideas let him out to liberty. And maybe I'll start for 5.1 bet him out. Now just quick one. Now Sami Jamfi say the electoral commission emra out with the collated resource. And also then I was say as electoral commission training na said I said I am share tension be a backroom. And also then I can
so this is not the first time I had to aba and I am to aba I will chrome her like ene now the nezi na bibia bada into also they want to be very very sure and exact answer na omudi bibia ba into your money time because for me I feel say really what we and when you say obe ma pressure ma weti time for and then nkasa because at least you've come out with certain figures say oh dear if
and the earlier statement no cry and renumre our candidate NDC supporters say almost stay calm no monitor one ballot no because it is not over until it is over. That posture was nice and on say there are instances okay Wadamfi Wilkinson what can I say maybe no to me win elections and you may lose it is our advice now some for the NDC a chita for no na a solid and think as our trend no young one is a chest day
obey declare
a chest day a bebem
a bebem
oh there be killer
Oguzo eti asumdwe fie nana yakeswa ha odian kan kala bobonua me bom se mita no Dr. Edian enso ewa ha chene so say Ghana has not come to an end and the political calendar also has not come to an end e dey be ko so to aba enye den MPP amfa NDC befa yaw kwa bibia oka
now oka about smaller parties no nana me pese me ma quick e bi ntia omuntimi nka emmo
enene den because next one yes meti party
oh no
adena meti party that make catch da munyina
odidi ene nya resources obe waste odidi ene kire odidi ene de ntia omuntimi party ni say odi an kan kwa me yebo na mimi nim no amene na ye adwuma abesi sa abre no odi nya greedy odi onye pesa minkuminya unless it be enough so catch them say wasisa
okay mention na minya say
on the crazy ni suban or the pie kuru mu asa na ote so
very very loyal
hwe odike what party saying
3-4
now my ben na so easy say o sorry ya was mate party ultimate party ne echena na ogunu
kovia palu
ote ne apam no no ate foforo ne apam no ne ate foforo odike ngwa Kofi Akpalu, no very independent people's party. and oba hwan oba LPG
so me ha na so me ha
then comes Ekuyadonko
yeah
ufi say di intra di na Ghana for me mamu scenario kitwa bi mo be kai say President Mahama time na ote akonwa so no na otu kwan kwa abroche ko otimi na Ekuyadonko
yeah na say economic crisis by no na Ekuyadonko was part of the
delegation
Unma de Kontia
Baby,
Unma de Kontia was it there
me wa say ohun mi ache na ohun no fa na ne age
Unma de Kontia enye say Ekuyadonko de bibia ba be ka ho ba parties akese na dwen ye omo say yo kra o kan bi ma wo a eno so wonsunsan so
exactly
enti sa parties ngetekete na wo hu omo a wo kan omo asem ne ade ni nyina no oye NDC kra oye NDC sorry oye CPP kra oye CPP NDC ana CPP MPP oye PNC oye PNC MPP ana PNC NDC you know why because say unya be leader of some parties ngeto na wo dia obeya ne say obeya align wo align a say MPP na obeya align a MPP kwa ye be frɛ wo say NDC na obeya align a NDC kwa ye be frɛ wo enti mo pesa mo kire me say time wa na NDC time Ekuyadonko onya fie ene ejapade no na NDC ni bi eni ho a o need esne sa but we enya oh we dey man na hansa we enya so wenya but parties ne feel say sangofo ye je omo kan no omo ka bi mayen a emu yedu obeka ya time ana before 2016 election na MPP for no can say yensa register na ye to abachala to say time
yes
ya ka say enko IPAC mon ka say omo ko say parties bi a ne ikofo bi a ne enti omo
resurrection of dead political parties.
At the end of the day, account to account say parties do cross say my you say because parties are saying you use omo the year omo gimmicks. Yeah. Ndi kwa me sika wom. He. So what was say say bi amfa say wo ye wo beti party. Yamfa say Citizens Coalition Party.
Sure.
Yamfa say Citizens Coalition Party.
Entrepreneurship.
Na me no mi enu ate. The say ya ne say say bi abe na me flag bearer na me na me leader e na wona ye chairman say ya no ko benkrum ya no ko benkrum na ye ka say e bia ye ko MPP na ye support NDC a we don't have to declare the only thing e be ya ne say MPP the policy bi aba na bi aba na yeso ya foaso ye be di peche e hia say ye minister e hia say ye bibia ye be di peche
na wo ye crash bia no party ne ba bibi poku one day assembly ekowu ana
Raza Koyopoku
na wa kire na dwen hwinim
Raza Koyopoku na me ka kire wo say some smaller parties no enterprise on its own it is a very lucrative enterprise at that it is what dwen ye wo say Kwame ebegu ne a engu
Africa na e ba bedo
obi wo ho a genuinely or overestimate on one importance in the political spheres of Ghana so utiwe obi an mi say wa ho oden no JSS na obedru ba ono na adwene mu no wo masters
Yo, mami musa do kwasem we. Political parties some campaign team some de manage omo campaign affairs. So when you campaign chairman na or directive so adbe man you make sure say from the head to the toe we be di super person that be able to achieve o target no. Sa anwokeka no sa zi no 2 minutes sa me yena to pepe no. Eno na so mo wini power omo de bugana na.
O da bi
tisi etimi hyehyɛ nwoma political parties nim etimi achieve ye aim adana se enye 2 minutes we dia yemfa sa okeka na nza mu man no
say at times so uwe chiria you see the thing different but who remwa and I was like hey sana me hu no enye sa kra nti ube remu no so many things might change
okay
oh nti no but I feel say it has to do more with communication.
Okay.
Well, because after all, when now now into Bibia, my young who address here, may say anything I'm kind by me by when you win what into where dear may ya be brand say I am Connie say no you better was
Dog do hwe de yemfa Sami Jamfi ni press conference o ye no memfa mo musibuse mo nsem kakra se o we nsem a ye nua Sami Jamfi beke a na o hwe seat a onu claim onu kwa ka se provisional onu po ka se unconfirmed by the electoral commission a claim so o manya na e ka bibi kire se o manfo na o ye Ghana fo no o mu wani ene aso bi a o mu di hu nyoma differently from the politicians ni hu ana
who's the politicians no majority of them no reality into who be kura na o catch na of full say one the other side na oboa into anka ombetie aginkrofo edia anka beboa empa
hwe aban bia ba ye chaka so ye infrastructure na ade even nana dan kwaku for na ban for the past 1 month I say 3 weeks ni nyoma wa bia no na ade say ye kase ye fa Sami Jamfi provisional resource yi e dia ye adwuma ka bibia che say people think about deliberate not infrastructure na
which is very true into manner of no research should tell you what priority scale of preference infrastructure is here but why yes you wanna lorry for crowd they be call onibia obesity use into a white elephant into ba ade say hiom kese the economy na obey ni you. Because for now, no, Kromha, oye Juma kra is a problem. Now, unye Juma, oh, you know, ma, omunina beko school, didi. Into so let's be real.
Okay, as remember we said I mean nim se be serious se be ni blue sense be he se mo the baby are now fansa why the way researcher more than we use scientific data and am dey adwuma proud to the elections entertain prophecies we be fa the akosu ebi woman na sunsun se woman
prophecy bien nim
data na adwuma
data na adwuma when there is that wind of change you know be bear to me say any prophecy me I don't believe in science.
It will make me say more even more researchers no kwano. Sa wind of change a blow my mind.
Yes. Enti and also
at ehonu krano ehonu pokran kwa me ade ba ko so ampese ehwe ni say. O share research bia it is situated in a certain context.
Thank you.
There are variables. Permanent, varied, independent variables, way ABC controlled and what have you. Way na bema we aye say.
Thank you.
And it's a way na nchimu a way nchim.
Yeah.
O tell me chana say.
Sure.
Anti say me areba kwa na me hu research a me hwe pa ne say. Me di kan hwe enye sample size mpo. Me per methodology na hade.
Yes. Yeah.
Abriwa bi tie we bi say methodology ache ho awan no methodology. Ono we hwan.
Kwa me. Wo si wa ye hwehwemu. Kwan ben na wo fa so a wo ye hwehwemu no. And the 2 you be sampling. Say, nipa na oni omo kasa ye no. Kwa ben na ofa so yiyi wo mo.
Okay.
Say woko constituency ana woko kuro bi mu.
Fan say me hame a e wa chiri ya.
Okay. Member say me hame dey kuro. Nanka me try say nka metimi ayusu ya kan say abo entimi emiti data demands o de ya enye yi go kura nipa 7 wo mu de enye yi enti de tie nie kwa me ukọ kuro bi emu ayenim se kuro we ebia efa hafo sei ebia se zongo ana hefa kura ayenim se omo wo fa ha sei de sei no omo kan ko
sure
enti se wo koye research na se wo ko na efa ba ko no a omo de omo voting party nti sei ne honko ana no omo bekọ akokasa ebechia horizons na benyan very different.
Yeah.
It is me no yeah me so much interested in the sampling side even though ehia pa but me di camp hwe say me hu o method no a wo de ye no a ebetimi ama me ankasa ma me ho a certain level of reliability a kire say when we am hu nti no ebe kama.
Yes.
Ultimi mba Peace FM and as ultimi ntraga na ha say me yi newscasters 5 omo ya de wo Ghana hapa omo ka akan news no aka kire me say Peace FM ba ku amam
and anya onya ma
ano na me ne ma ke ku ntokwa no
ko no de so because
we yi omo mu kan news na James Kapanya me fa ni krensie na oyi 1 2 3 4 na onya nomination da na James Kapa
so
na wa yi me ni wa jana na gina mtu no nya sama bon but e ba kan kase bo na je enim ka che me
so enti no eno ensam ne bi no ebi di da bi achi o ti ase it do just me hwe san ne ma ni nyina wi na ma nya me ho arehyɛ mu sɛ oh sɛ eti say dia ene de ade no kɔ no ɛbɛyɛ no correct eti research ahodo e ba e nyina apart from global info analytics and me what problem wo ho me a lot of problems e wo global info analytics me nya analysis of it or say me projection say nipa dodo sei epie kɔto aba ebeko sei enti me fa my project say enya nipa 80 e wo Peace FM police station e kɔto aba Father Dixon obelusu then ye kɔto aba no ye 2 years ye nya nipa 43 na Father Dixon awini o be kan kire me say me research na mamu a yes when is no what you say but you are ignoring a very important factor me the man will say manipa say nkonkoto aba no se nipa say kokoto a na ebeko say it is me first say sa control variable where 10 out no and so 80 na make every other thing about the research is nonsense.
It's true.
That's how you look at research.
Sure. Ya won say enche Ghana mampani abedeche a won no kura frankama MPP amanyoku no wone Ghana for e baba be kasa baby ati wo be kan kwanta de asem predu asa yenye nyankopon ne huni patrimu asem de antimi hu de obeka nenso ye beko so atwen emrepem wo hya se wo kasa pe baby ati nyoma ye huni se ye hu se party mpanifo campaign team general secretary kwa di mu akotene na miracle abuaje me lawyer kojo ponkruma o
de gina kodu
achi no oh okay kwajo ponkroma so atima wini ni seat e wo fansa irebi honorable Alexander Kwasi Akwa achimeda wafa ni seat sanso na honorable Kofi Ahenkra Mafo achiase wafa ni seat na eye Kennedy Osei achimso adu wafa ni seat ya one nana na eyi dog se wo hwe eyi DCC na Eastern region baby me free ba no ye na afo mfamu ho no I say vote ni bi so tete de but every MP etima protect ni seat
okay
baby na am vote so say bi anka omntimi ombetima protect ni mo mafi free omonsa
akasie ni bia tete ahwe a nwanwa na no na eche say the voice of the people any enipa ye din a hwe ni ye no eye adwuma kila hwe menka
Seminyana yeka eti Ghana fo amutie mesra mo dog banfa wentwam mo bia nyina adwen say tension bia ba kroma ye hu kromunye hu we ye de nyame dipam chawo obi anka na akoma to ne yam oman we nya oman a akandifo no sebe omye kukuku kase ye beku nipa enu dia na me tu same jamfifo say oman ne kasa no emra fom kasa twie ni atenie ni names calling no enu na na kwahye bufuo no se wogifu tuori tuma na ye nya ko ba mia ho no so de na sembe tudwa mo bia nyina adwen say oman we oye ne bi ba it will never happen oman pani abede che ba mia oba be kasa okasa sabi de obaka Ghana for ye bete sami jamfi akasa Ghana for ye den yate ti Ghana ni bia wo tie Peace FM no ma wo yam nhyehyɛw manyu adwen say ho ye bi ba etuo bi beto oman ni bedwiragu no bibia sensi yete me drive free me fie and ma ba adwuma me ba kwa mu da ho me hu sa yo bia oba bia collation centers no da oya de nipa ba ko bodom pem wo ho enipa menu kra no ye gwa mutime kon ti achi ne betima eden aba but obi amfantru tim say the people of Ghana edasomdwe the people of Ghana epempuntuo ochine dwo ye ba adwuma o ye ba ba adwuma se aba ne ye kompo di ma mampani mahama obebo ba no ho ba ba adwuma obebo ba no ho ba adwuma ba me akọ opposition se results na sami Jafika no okọgba no akwatro opposition inti Ghana ne bekoso akoso we nya de ebinsi Ghana hada Rollins Jem Kufuor Jem Atamin Sami Van Grace odman gba me fa ne koi na do be Jem inti kopim say you did democracy adwuma there begin to psych yourself up say unwo we obetete ubehu na mom wadwuma wo ye no mo ani nko ho ene be mo nsako ano hoba we party abato etu sunsun so no obi be fa ho ayeye obi nso ko hwe pa ti ya wudi awo ye ni ye na enzi wuye na
on say last be me betra radio we so kan asem bi mankofo bebresi na president na wo won no na kasa no de na president de nkasa no so na me say first of all yenti ase say president or to say high priest sɔfo yɛyi sɔfo firi nipa mu na yɛahyɛ no sɔfo ama nipa president yɛyi ne firi nipa mu firi ɔman mu na wayɛ president ama nipa ɛnyɛ ne ho media na menti aseɛ ne sɛ even though una wodi adim it cannot be lost on the people of Ghana say enkyerɛ sɛ sɛbe ewiase nyansa nyina wo na ekuta ɛna yɛwɔ party even kwate sɛ asɔre kora yɛ kɔ no kora nti na asɔre kora yɛ pa asɔre pani a yɛto aba yɛ pa asɔre pani a yɛto so aba because obi a wɔ n'adwen obi a wɔ sɛ ne ɔsi yɛ den ehu nneɛma fa nti woyɛ leader ɛnyɛ bibia na wobɛyɛ because ɛyɛ wo nko awadwene ɛnneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a wobɛte ase sɛ okay meme deɛ nka mempɛ ne sei but ɔmo a me ne ɔmo nam ne sei na ɔmo pɛ no a yɛnyɛma
matwe bɛgyiwa no sɛ yɛ deɛ woka yi mpani bɛ no ɔmubu yɛ sɛ wonni pani adue ɛnyɛ pani asin age pɛ pani asin tɔda experience deɛ obi afam obi a wɔte akyire hɔ wode Dr. Baumi aba yɛnko tie mmra
ɛyare Ghana mampani abɛdi akyire Alhaji Dr. Mahmudu Baumia ebe kasanti popcho mama yentie nia ono so ewo kan anope yi na yire ho fefo Samira Baumi agina nchen na Frederick opare ansa nya jombo du so ne gina ho
John aba John na party chairman so ho na events general secretary so ho
omu nyina Fred Oware so ne gina ho Kabo so ne gina kire ho
Kabo ho
na Alulu Dr. Alulu so ne gina ho anyway
any which way
media. Following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things. Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambition.